Welcome to the Samwelb B12 experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
Watching Samwelb experience.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome in. It's Saturday night, hockey night in Canada, and here we go, the Maple Leafs and the Blues, a little rematch from just a couple of nights ago. Oh, it seems like forever ago, but it wasn't. The Blues and the Leafs going to do battle yet again. The Leafs now 6-4-1, the Blues 5-6-0. Both teams having their struggles at times, but looking amazing at times. Isn't that the love of the game? It can be so frustrating, but so good all at once. But welcome in. Thanks for joining us here on this Saturday night as we're going to kick it off. So welcome in. Dan, how's it going? I'm great. Thank you, Dan. Everything went just as planned. So everything is great. I am great. Life is grand. And thank you, Dan, for asking. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Dean, welcome in. Ben, good to see you. Primus, what's going on? Sam cast engaged. Primus, I love that. Hayden, what's going on? Jonathan, how's it going? Darcy, what's shaking? Welcome in. Oh boy, I cannot wait for this one to really get going. Dennis, how's it going? Thanks for joining us here today. Morgan, what's up? Daniel Barry, hello there. Lucas, what's up? Keep Six, hello there. Bill, what's shaking? Would like to sleep, hello there. Welcome to the show. Very us, good to see you as well. All right, let's get into the lineups. What are these lineups going to be? Jim, thank you so much. I appreciate that. For the Maple Leafs, yeah, we'll go with the Maple Leafs first since they are the road team tonight. Matthew Nyes, he's going to be going against Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner. Boy, Nyes looking real good as of late. And back with Matthews and Marner. Pacioretty going to remain on that second line with John Tavares and Willie Nylander. They were so good in the last game. Third line, Bobby McMahon going to be with Max Domi. Pontus Holmberg doing enough to stick around. So Holmberg, Domi, and McMahon. We got Lorenz, Kempf, and Ryan Reeves. Nick Robertson, the healthy, scratched forward for tonight's show. On the D side, Morgan Riley is going to be with OEL, Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Jake McCabe is with Tanev, and Simon Benoit comes up with Connor Timmins. And getting his second straight start tonight, Joseph Woll. This will be his third game, second in a row. Waller will go tonight. Now, the Leafs are playing a back-to-back today and tomorrow, so we're going to see Stolarz tomorrow. And again, Nick Robertson, that healthy scratch for the forwards. Yarncroc is still hurt. Duar and Hakapa, They're still on the IR, but they have been sent down to the minors, sent to the Marlies for a conditioning stint. So I think it's only a matter of time before we see Hawk and Dewar available to play for the big club again. Stack, what's going on? Leafs are toast. We'll see. Spoopy, what's going on? Welcome in. For the Blues, who we see tonight, Blues have a lot of injuries right now. So we got Brandon Saad going to be with Buchnevich and Jake Neighbors. That line was great the last time they played. Dylan Holloway with Braden Shen and Jordan Kyrou, another great line. Texier with Sundqvist and Nathan Walker. Torpachenko with Faksa and Zach Bolduc. On defense, it's going to be Suter and Perienko, Broberg and Falk, Pierre-Olivier Joseph and Matthew Kessel in the Binnington getting the start tonight. Monty, what's going on? Welcome in. Dennis, I know Robertson again, healthy scratch. It's crazy. Marshall, what's going on? Welcome in. But I tell you, last game, Holloway and Broberg exploded. They went off and they looked sharp, and I expect we're going to see more good stuff from them tonight. Sean, what's going on? If both goalies get on a hot streak, the will do well to see. Oh, yes, Sean, absolutely. We need these goalies to play well. B Disney, what's going on? Welcome in. Now the injuries for the Blues. Robert Thomas is out with an ankle. Nick Leddy with the lower body. Mathieu Joseph with the lower body. And Kasperi Kapanen with the upper body. I love the upper body, lower bodies. Sean, what's going on? Jesse, welcome in. Kevin, good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. Again, as you're coming in, do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button for us. Hit that like button. We'd appreciate it. It's free to do, and it helps us out so much. Richard, welcome in. Thank you very much, Richard. I appreciate it. Yeah, and for those, that were with us in the last game, I am fine. Everything went perfectly as according to plan. So life is good. Everything is great, and I'm happy to actually be here on camera with you all tonight. So again, thank you for the kind words, and it's good to be back. It is absolutely good to be back. Those are the lineups tonight, and it's going to be a good one because this is going to be a little bit of an emotional game today because Craig Berube is making his return to St. Louis after spending 6 seasons there. He now makes his return. He did win the Stanley Cup in St. Louis, so it's going to be awesome. Philip Broberg, by the way, we talked about him a little bit. He is tied with Jordan Kyrou for the team lead in points this season. What? Coming over, taking that offer sheet, and Philip Broberg tied with Jordan Kyrou for the team lead in points. If he records 1 point tonight, he will be the fastest Blues defenseman to reach 10 points with the club since Al McInnes did it back in 94-95. Yes, the 90s. There are some people, maybe some of you even in this chat, you probably weren't even born when Al McInnes did that in 94-95. But 10 points, he would be the fastest defenseman to do it. So I'm kind of rooting for Broberg. I'd like to see him get it going. Lala's Place, how's it going? Welcome to the show. Now, the Toronto Maple Leafs, they've been on a little bit of a streak, some will say. 2 phenomenal back-to-back games, the Winnipeg Jets and the Seattle Kraken. They got 2 more tonight, or 2 more right now. Tonight, they're playing the Blues. Tomorrow against the Wild. And then they got a day off before they take on the Boston Bruins. So we want to see this streak continue. They lost to Boston last time. They lost to St. Louis last time. And, of course, that loss to Columbus. So coming off 3 losses in a row, let's make it 3 wins in a row. And the Leafs are starting to pick up some points. John Tavares in his last 5 games. Hey, Charlie, what's going on? JT in his last 5 games picking up 8 points. That is huge. 5 of those 8 being assists. CeeLo, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Now, Matthew Nyes, the guy we're repping tonight. We got the alternate jersey on, number 23. Matthew Nyes has 4 goals in 5 games. Guy, how's it going? Welcome in. 4 goals in 5 games for Matty Nyes. That is pretty solid. The goaltenders, of course, we know what Stolarz has been doing, a 2.45 goals against and a 9.16 save percentage. Joseph Woll, he has a 2.53 goals against and a 9.02 save percentage. So again, giving up about, on average, 2.5 goals a game. Joseph Woll played much better the other night. Much, much better. Greg and John, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. So I'm expecting to see more good stuff from Wall tonight, but he's going to be tested and tested true. Some other Maple Leafs that have been hot. We got to talk about him. Mitch Marner. Marner, in 11 games, he's got 12 points. He's only +1, but he's got 12 points, 29 shots on net, 5 hits. When was the last time we saw Marner throw the body around? 5 hits so far this season. I like what Marner is doing. He's getting along those boards. He's making some good efforts to try and help out the D and get the puck out of the zone. So Marner's doing some good things. Wade, how's it going? Go Leafs go. We need these 2 points tonight. Absolutely, Wade. And I think we're going to look good. I think we're going to look real good going into this one. Willie Nylander, he's got 8 goals and 4 assists on the season. He's leading the Leafs in goals with those 8. Matthew Nyes is in second with 6. Matthews and Tavares just behind him with 5. But John Tavares, oh my gosh, can we talk about him? 10 games, 11 points. He's a +5. Nylander as well is a +7, by the way. And Willie, 35 shots. Tavares, 38 shots. They are doing it well. They're putting the puck in the net. I think Tavares is pleasantly surprising everybody right now. Joel, how's it going? Let's go 3 in a row. Absolutely, Joel. We're going to see it. It's going to happen. Now, Matthews, say what you want. A lot of people out there saying Matthews is struggling. The captaincy isn't too much. I've seen people going as far as saying strip the C off of him. Listen, Matthews, whatever's going on, yes, he's a little snake bit right now. He has a lot of posts. He still has 5 goals in 11 games. I know it's not Matthews like, hey, Victoria, but he's still playing well. 10 points in 11 games, 5 and 5. He's a +3. Matthews has 51 shots. 51 shots on net. That is insane. That obviously leads the team. Tavares is second with 38. So he's shooting that puck. But the other thing to know, Matthews leads all the forwards with block shots. Now, you don't necessarily want your $13 million a year player going out and putting his body on the line to block shots, but he has 17 block shots this year. 17. That's ahead of some of our defense. So he's doing an awfully good job doing that. Matthews playing a very different style of game right now. Randy, how's it going? No Patches or Robertson tonight. Patches is going to be in there on the second line. So he'll be on the second line, but no Robertson tonight. Colin, what's going on? Focus on the Selke. He's definitely has a different focus. Carson, how's it going? Marner's valuable. Tavares and Nylander are impact. Yes, absolutely. You're spot on, right? As long as the others are scoring, I'm happy with Matthews playing a little defense, changing up his game a little bit. Kathleen, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. What happened? Oh, okay. Hang on. Sorry. I'm eavesdropping the conversation behind me, which is what I really shouldn't be doing. Scott, how's it going? Welcome in. Now, on the defensive side of the coin, hang on. I'm still trying to listen behind me. You guys are making it very difficult because I want to hear the conversation. Prep, what's going on? Welcome in. $2 for the super chat. What if his mustache is what's holding him back? Can you imagine? Oh, he shaves it off. First of all, if Matthews shaves his mustache right now, I think it would shock the hockey world. But all of a sudden he goes on a tear. That would be really funny. Kevin, those guys behind you aren't real. That's right, Kevin. It's all in my head. In my head. In my head. All right. The defensive side. Chris Tanev, we know he's been blocking a lot of shots. We know it. Do you know how many? Does anyone want to take a guess before I give the answer? No cheating, no looking it up, no Googling it or asking a device to tell you. Drop it in the chat. How many blocks do you think Chris Tanev has at this point so far in this season? Let's see. Put the zombie down slowly. There you go. I couldn't resist. 31. Dan says 31. Sean says 22. Marshall with 55. Dallas says 325. I should have said closest without going over. He's got 40 blocks. 40 blocks. Marshall, you are the closest. 40 blocks. Herman, what's going on? You were pretty close too. 40 block shots through 11 games. Come on, that's insane. So everybody who says Tanev isn't being effective, He's got 40 blocks. It's crazy. Now, he only has 3 hits, but the guy's got to be black and blue from tip to tail. 40 block shots. That is absolutely incredible. But our top 2 defensemen are probably the top 2 you would expect. We got Ekman-Larsson. He has 26 shots, and Morgan Rielly, 24 shots. Now, a lot of that, hey, Mad Jack, a lot of that is because they play the power play and they're getting those shots from the points. But we're getting shots from our points. We're getting shots from the defense. That is a big change from what we used to get. Riley's got 3 goals. Ekman-Larsson's got a goal. I'd like to see a couple of the other D get in and start getting some goals, but we're shooting from the points. So slowly, this team is changing its style. It's changing how it used to play. What are we doing on the penalty kill? We're getting aggressive. We're getting up on their shooting men, and I want to see that continue tonight. Talking about special teams, our power play has not been good. Let's just face it. We're now 32nd in the league on the power play. 32nd in the league. There's 32 teams in the league. Toronto, with all that salary on their big guns, should not be sitting 32nd in the league. By the way, St. Louis, they're 23rd in the league on the power play. Penalty kill is much, much better. They're 11th in the league. St. Louis is 26th in the league. So I want to see continued success on the power play. I'm happy with 11th spot. I'd like to see them top 10, but 11 is good. Power play needs to improve, and it needs to improve quick. If these guys want to start winning and be serious about winning, they got to capitalize on the power play. That is what we're going to watch today. The goalie categories, they're doing okay. 13th and 8th for goals for and goals against. St. Louis is 26th and 17th, so on paper, Toronto's a better team there. Face-offs, the Leafs are 4th in the league, which is absolutely awesome. There seems to be more confidence in the team. Yes, Richard, great point. Absolutely a ton of confidence. These guys are playing like they know they can play. There's still frustration at times. There's still a little bickering between each other at times, but I think those are all good things. When you're learning new systems and trying to get up there and play a new style of hockey, you're going to get frustrated, and it's going to take time. And I think the Leafs are in a good position with what they're doing right now. So we got a couple of minutes before game time and before we get going. So thank you for being here. Make sure if you're coming in, smash that thumbs up, hit that like button for us, because that helps get the stream shared out by the tube. So we appreciate it. Now, the other couple of things I want to mention, if you are in the chat, you know the drill. If you've been here before, you're earning points just by hanging out with us. Check your points at any time by typing !points in the chat. We're going to see who our top point getters are right now. Then all stream long, you'll be able to redeem your points for a variety of graphics that you can bring up on the screen. Blues graphics, Leafs graphics. All right, let's see. We got Ben in top spot right now. Oh, Ben is crushing it. B. Disney coming up there. Jeff is there. Beverly, Dallas, Jonathan, I Can Prep, Richard, and Colin rounding out the leaderboard. Jonathan, bringing up that freeze. A little fun to control the host as we go. Stack, what's going on? Welcome in. Danny T, welcome in as well. I hope I didn't miss anybody else, but if I did, I will catch you when I see the next comments coming through. For a while, somebody had, oh no, Richard. Richard, no, you've done so much for us, my friend. You've done so much for us. Thank you for everything. I hope that gets sorted out for you. I'm sorry that happened to you. It's horrible. So hopefully no damage was done. It's just a replacement coming. John, what's going on? Welcome in. God, you're feeling bad. Okay, you're feeling bad. No, don't feel bad. John, don't feel bad, my friend. You do what you got to do. It's all good. But we're going to have a lot of fun here tonight. We're going to be here calling the game. We're going to be listening along, and we're going to be watching these Leafs run a train on the Blues, because they are going to wipe the Blues out of town. Back-to-back games. The Leafs tonight against the Blues, tomorrow night against Minnesota. Got caught before. Oh, Richard, thank goodness. Thank goodness for that. Back-to-back tonight, and then Boston coming up on Tuesday. You know that is going to be a tough one. We're going 4 days in a row. We got tonight, we got tomorrow. We're doing the Oilers, New Jersey Devils on Monday. We got the Leafs and the Bruins on Tuesday. So it's going to be a whole lot of fun. We're going to be here around. So if you know anyone that's a hockey fan, whoever they like, make sure to tell them to come and check us out. You can hit that share button at the bottom as well. Click that share button, share the stream out, and let folks know that they can come in and have a good time with us here tonight. I'm excited for tonight's game. I mean, if they can continue to play the way they have been, we're in for a great game. Unfortunately, we all know this too well. Sometimes Toronto just tends to play a little down, right? They tend to play a little lower than their level if the team they're playing is a little lower than their level. And I hope that doesn't happen tonight. They got to keep the pace on. They got to keep pushing because this team can make big things happen. They've climbed back up. They dropped down for a while, right? They dropped down in the Eastern Conference. They string a couple of wins together, and that puts them right back up. And boy, oh boy, those wins mean the world, right? It's easy to fall behind. It's not easy to climb back up. So they have to stay in and around that, friend zone to make sure they're in the upper side of the conference. They've climbed back up to 7th place now overall in the conference, but they are just a couple of points. They can go from 7 to 3rd with a win here tonight, of course, depending on what everybody else does. The St. Louis Blues have dropped down to 13th in the West, so they're looking for a couple of points as well. A win here can move them closer to that 7-8 spot, depending on what happens in some other games. So big points on the line here today. Both these teams looking to acquire them. Now, a couple of games already completed earlier today. The Florida Panthers and the Dallas Stars playing in the Global Series. The Panthers won today 4-2. They've now taken both games in Finland against the Dallas Stars. So a couple of big wins for the Florida Panthers. The Chicago Blackhawks just moments ago beat the LA Kings in a shootout 4-3. The Bruins with a 3-0 win over the Philadelphia Flyers. And it looks like right now the Capitals are going to defeat the Blue Jackets 6-2. So lots of games already moving. Beverly, how's it going? Welcome in. I thought my coffee maker was broken. Oh, yeah, can't get by without a broken coffee maker. Gotta get the Joe, right? Have to get the coffee going. So that's the out-of-town scoreboard so far right now. Also, big win for the Toronto Argonauts, which, my bad, I thought they were actually playing the same time as the Leafs. They played earlier this afternoon. The Argonauts defeating the Ottawa Redblacks by a large score to move now to the Eastern Conference. So the Toronto Argonauts moving on in the CFL playoffs. Big win. Go Boatmen. That was a huge victory for the Argos. Really glad to see they pulled that one through. When Duar coming back? Who is the odd man out? That is a great question. A really good question. I have a feeling right now, Robertson and Holmberg are going to be flip-flopping. It depends on when Ryan Reeves plays. Yeah, Reeves will probably be that guy unless, it's they're playing someone like Boston where they need him to be in. They need him to be in. That is going to be a big one in those physical games. So my guess is whenever Duar does come back, it will probably be Ryan Reeves. But maybe Holmberg plays himself out of the lineup. Will Holmberg or Robertson eventually be traded, creating a spot for Duar to come in? So lots of possibilities, but it's a great question. It's going to be interesting to see. Carson, it was a great game today. Of course, the other big news, Vince Carter, congratulations to Vinsanity. Vince Carter getting his jersey retired. It's awesome. Kenzie, how's it going? Welcome in. Now, I did have a little meet and greet with Vince Carter when he first came to the Toronto Raptors in his rookie season. I got some pictures with Vince, Butch Carter, myself. I got also a great picture with just me and Vince. Got him to autograph a little kind of piece of paper and had it all framed up. Me and Vince Carter with the autograph below. It's awesome. All right, looks like we're going to get some anthem time. Let's go over, get ready.
Now the Blues and Boeing ask you to rise, remove your caps, and help in the singing of O Canada, performed tonight by Scott Kennebec.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Nice job, nice job.
And now performing the Star-Spangled Banner, Pershard Owens.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rankling, the bombs bursting in them gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay. Well, I was gonna say that was a good performance until the last couple of notes there. Wow. One thing we gotta dig into, the red light player of the game. The red light player of the game, when the red light player scores, we don the light. Today's red light player of the game is gonna be Pacioretty. We're gonna give it to Patch. If Pacioretty scores at any time, we will light the lamp in honor of our red light player of the game. Joseph Wall getting his start tonight, and he's looking to make it 2 excellent games in a row. Will Waller be able to do this? Time will tell. Bennington at the other end from Richmond Hill, Ontario, played with the Vaughan Kings. So all you folks out there playing in the Vaughan Hockey League, you are represented here tonight. It would be cool if you mouthed the national anthem. Yeah, that would be interesting. Here we go. Let's play some hockey. Leafs, Blues, coming at you. Puck is dropped, and off the opening draw, this is going to be fought for. Toronto going to play it back in their own zone. McCabe is going to come around and pick it up. Here comes McCabe trying to work it ahead. Matthews playing it forward. Here comes Marner. Marner carrying it in, back over to Matthews. Face-off circle shot. Nice save by Bennington right away. Getting a quick shot and a nice stop, as St. Louis is going to send this all the way down the ice. Matty Nyes going to pick it up. Here comes Nyes, going to drop it for Tanev. Tanev taking a look. He's ready to roll. Tanev going to carry it right between the hash marks all the way up and out of the blue zone. Passing it ahead. Toronto's going to tip this one in. And Tavares coming around, tries to steal it from Bennington. Almost did. The second line almost catching a break here early. The Leafs dumping it right back in. They got the legs working. The feet are really moving here early. This coming the other way. The Blues up and over the line. Here's a crisscross shot, and that's going to go into the corner. The Blues coming close now.
Great anticipation there for Wall. Saw the backdoor play, took it away himself.
Back with this one. St. Louis trying to get it out. Tavares shoving his man. Here's a shot from the point, and somehow Wall seals it. Sees it through some legs and makes a nice save. Big jump here. Good start. Both teams getting some opportunities. That is absolutely wicked and wild. Matthews, a nice sharp shot to start this one off. Spoopy, you are very welcome. I'm glad to be here. Ricky, how's it going? Welcome in, everybody. Again, as you're coming in, make sure you hit that thumbs up button for us. And don't forget to subscribe. Leafs in their own zone, going to work this one ahead. Blues trying to keep it in. McMahon digging at it at the point. It is going to come out. Leafs sending it all the way down the ice. But from the wrong side of the red line, this is going to be an icing call coming all the way back. To the St. Louis Blues, 3 straight losses, being outscored 15-4. Ouch, they've been giving up a lot of goals. They are looking to tighten things up solidly defensively, but it's going to take them some time to figure out their game. Toronto needs to learn to strike and strike fast. Strike first, strike hard, and strike fast. Cobra Kai. Here comes Toronto. Holmberg fighting to push this one in. Pierre-Oliver Joseph taking it away from him. Holmberg kind of gets tripped up with Domi. Domi goes down. Holmberg now steals behind the net, putting it out in front. Here's a shot. Just almost over the shoulder. Binnington with a nice stop on Bobby McMahon. Reeves coming back, or Timmins, excuse me, coming back in his own zone. Going to play it around. Benoit can't get this one out. Blues struggling by the faceoff dot. It's picked up by Holmberg. He's going to carry it out, and he's going to get pushed off the puck by Bolduc. Almost into the little media box between the two benches. Back into the Leaf zone. Tanev there to pick it up. He's going to swing this one forward. Here comes Steven Lawrence. He's going to flip this one up and down into the corner. Reeves, he's going to get there first. Ryan Reeves in on the forecheck. Putting it over for Lawrence. Going to rip it around the boards back to McCabe. He's going to put it right back down low. Lawrence trying to get a stick on it. Cannot. Comes to the other side. It's kept in. A long shot. Binnington is down. And he's going to hang on to it. We got some gloves up. Reeves' bucket pops off. As Sundqvist was mixing it up there. Suter getting in there as well. Reeves laughing as his lid is going to pop off here. Thomas, how's it going? Welcome in. So good work by this Leaf team, doing some good effort. They had some chances. Binnington had to be sharp.
This is what he wants that fourth line to do. Get in, turn pucks over, be aggressive, and anytime
had to be real sharp. Yeah, Thomas, how about those Argos? Great game by the Argos. I actually thought they were on tonight. I didn't realize it was an afternoon game.
But a nice job of boxing out. That's a shift that'll get you some
off the draw. Leafs win it, but they can't win it back far. Blues going to carry this one out. Going to dump it down into the corner. Wall is out. He's going to play it around to Morgan Riley. Riley kind of loses the puck a little bit. Going to play this in front, and it's taken away. Vuknovic had a chance, but he couldn't get a solid pass across. Toronto going to flip this one in the corner. Suter going in after it. Going to play it around, getting some help from Perienko. Toronto can't hold the line. It comes out to the neutral zone. Blues picking it up. Going to pop this one down in the corner. Vuknovic in there again. Trying to take it away was Matthews, and it comes to Matty Nyes. Matty Nyes going to now carry this one out to the red line. He's going to chip this one in the corner. He's going to go in here. Binnington comes out. Going to pass it over to Perienko. And here come the Blues up the near side of the ice. This is going to be worked across from Kyrou. He gets it back. Here's a shot. Great save by Wall as John Tavares runs over the back of him. So Tavares and Joseph Wall with a big-time collision. Bradley, how's it going? Welcome in. So good to see that Wall is okay after Tavares absolutely runs through him. Mr. Dodge, how's it going? Welcome in. Ulysses, welcome in. Welcome to the show, everybody. Again, thanks for being here. Make sure you're tapping that thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you are hitting that subscribe. We are 9 subs away from 24,800.
Sean and Elliott both mentioned
all right, here's the draw. Tavares. Oh, we got a fight. McCabe and Shen. McCabe and Shen. Shen's coming. Oh, McCabe's helmet gets down and Shen just pops him. One real good. Jake McCabe, good night. You got smoked on that one. Wow, right off the draw, they go in it. I don't think McCabe got a shot in. Shen got him. McCabe's helmet comes off. He fell down, and as McCabe was trying to come up, Shen just popped him one, sending him right back down. Wow. Braden Shen just got it. And he landed a big-time shot on the chin of McCabe. McCabe got lucky because his bucket came off and he was pinned up against those boards. Very dangerous for the head when you can't get, you know, when your bucket comes off and you're pinned there. Wow.
It was Shen that was driving the middle there and felt that he had pushed Tavares into his goaltender.
Taking a look off the draw. This is going to be moved forward. Back to the line. St. Louis is going to chip this forward. Tavares tried to play it out. Nylander tipped it right back to the goaltender. Tavares back to Nylander, and Willie's going to flip this out, but it's going to pop out and go out of play.
For Craig Berube coming back here.
Wow.
You know he had to be
big time little scrap there.
Disappointed on home
Jake McCabe, Braden Shen. Braden Shen, not someone you likely expect to drop the gloves, but McCabe thought he was the one who shoved Tavares into his netminder. McCabe said, "We're going." Braden Shen stood up to him, and he handed it to him. Curious to see if there's a round two between those two men. Are back in the St. Louis zone. Blues behind their own net, looking to play this one forward, and they do. Blues now on the rush.
That's been the focus of his talk mostly.
Going to dump this one in. Wall comes out. Wall played it to Riley. Riley was on the move the wrong way. Luckily, St. Louis couldn't capitalize. It comes out. Vaska had to settle it down and move it across. Onyx, what's going on? Welcome in. Sam stole all the kids' Halloween candy. Isn't that what you're supposed to do, Onyx? Holmberg trying to rush this one down, and Blues put it back in. Ekman Larson back to pick this one up. Over to Riley. Riley going to move this ahead. Long pass across. Going to get knocked down. Domi tipping it in, and it's going to be offside as it came out. And Holmberg bringing it right back in.
What a summer it was, wasn't it? You think
nice, Mr. Dodge. That is awesome.
Shockwaves across the NHL.
That is very, very cool.
The Edmonton Oilers in a tough spot. Doug Armstrong with
I got to get, I know, Future Watch. Future Watch autos are now out in the SPA. I got to look and see what those are selling for. Would love to get a box.
You don't have to wait for
Air Alliance, welcome in. Let's go.
Doug Armstrong's got a really
Thank you so much, John. I appreciate that.
Bold play. And
Rebecca, hello there. Good to see you. Welcome in. We're just about 5 minutes gone in this first period of play.
All-the-way tied for the team lead with
it's been pretty even so far. Both teams getting some chances. Both goaltenders playing very well. Off the draw, just inside the St. Louis zone. They're going to play it out. Blues going to bank it off the boards, and Timmins going back after it. But so is Sundqvist. Sundqvist gets up on the Leaf defender, going in the corner. Holmberg comes back. He's going to get hit. Now Sundqvist is hitting everything. He's going to now rotate this one around. Max Domi hustling over. He's going to take a whack at it and knock this out and down the ice. And does it have the legs? No, it doesn't. No icing call. Comes over to Perrienko. Perrienko going to play this one up. XCA was helping out back there. Here's Marner up on his man. Leafs going to pick it away. It's long pass up. Here comes Matthews. Oh, Matthews out-deked himself. Matthews dropped it, sending it around behind the net. It's stolen by the Blues. Suter going to play it along to the point. They shoot. They score! Mitch Marner! What a broken play. And Mitch Marner finds the back of the net. There you go. We talked about Mitch Marner. We talked about how much he's been playing well. He did a good job kind of blocking this puck to knock it down so it could stay in for the defense. The defense took the shot. Marner actually tipped it, and then he picked up that rebound and he put it around Binnington, who was down and out, kind of off the shin to the stick, and he puts it in the empty net. There you go. Mitch Marner. Wow. Here it is, Marner's mom. See what happens when Marner shoots? Absolutely. Nice little play. Marner doing a lot of hard work on that one. Excellent job, Mitchie. This coming back down. Tanev looking to pick it up. He's going to play this one ahead. Marner, a little backhanded pass. That was a dangerous pass. Almost had to get mad at him. tipping this one ahead. Matthews coming down on the forecheck, but it's going to be an icing call. So back to the Leaf zone it's going. Timmins picking up the lone assist there. So Connor Timmins getting
free on CBC Gem.
That's pretty sweet. Jesse, how's it going? You two blocked me because I said
sideboard. So instead of trying to force something in the middle, that hard
wow,
around,
Jesse, I'm sorry you got blocked
there by Marner to let it go by. He knew that there was a clear path to the point, and Timmins was right there to
just
make
have
the
to
play,
be careful with
Marner
what you say.
The front of the net early, and is the one that ends up putting it in the net. Well played.
Marner closing in on a milestone.
Off the draw, this coming around, blocked by Toronto. Down in front, coming around.
Quick feet by Wall on the redirect by Holloway.
And here comes St. Louis. St. Louis looking to move it right back up.
Up against Ekman Larson, who flips it around.
Just coming back through, Blues working it around in the Leaf zone. Trying to get something happening, but Toronto, Ekman Larson going to play this one up. Couldn't get it down deep.
By 25 times.
This working back around through.
Broberg shifting his way in. Turn back along the board.
Nice job here by St. Louis. They're working hard in the Leaf zone. Finally hits a leg. Comes to Lawrence. Lawrence going to play this around to Benoit. Benoit on the move. Going to work this one up. This is going to be tipped in. No, Randy, I don't. Not at all. Quick shot. That's going to get knocked down the side of the net. Binnington coming post to post. Reeves going to pin his man up against the boards. David Kemp can't catch up to it. And the Blues now going to start to work their way out and down the ice. They dump it in. Going to get some changes going. Here it comes Toronto. Timmins going to carry it to the red line. He's going to flip this one in before taking a hit from Torpachenko. Blues behind the row net, kind of hit Pacioretty. He knocked it down, couldn't come up with a loose puck. Nylander in there, and Blues got to reverse it around. Toronto doing a nice job forechecking. Comes to the line. Tavares couldn't hold it in, but he does some nice stick work by that red line to delay it. And now the Blues sending this one down. Then Waugh going to give it to Riley. Riley playing this to the line, can't get it out. Oh, no, they're saying it came out, and it's blown down the offside call. So we thought Peryanko held it in, but he could not. They're going to take commercial break. And what a pace to this first period. Again, welcome in, everybody. If you're just coming in and joining us, welcome, welcome. Vendetta, how's it going? Sorokin Varlamov is the only better tandem, in my opinion. You know, I kind of like that. I'm not a huge fan of Varlamov, Vendetta, but Varlamov has been playing some decent hockey. But welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here. Make sure you're tapping that thumbs up button. A nice kind of 7 minutes, 6.5 minutes to start this game. Toronto leading in shots, Toronto leading in face-off circles. But St. Louis is out hitting them right now, 6-1. But the Leafs are ahead on the scoreboard. Not have YouTube is so bad for canceling people. You say worse to me. Are on the left, it's okay. Yeah, listen, Jesse, it is what it is, right? YouTube has its terms and conditions and its guidelines, and if they feel that you're not following them, they have every right to do things. But I feel, yeah, sometimes we all feel like they make decisions that we disagree with. But we're happy to have you here watching the game along with us. Now, we're all here to have a lot of fun tonight. We want you to cheer for your teams. If you're a Blues fan, if you're a Leafs fan, we want you to cheer openly for your squad. If you want to have a little trash talking, we welcome it. Family friendly, of course. Be creative, have some fun, but just be respectful of each other. And we're going to have a whole lot of fun here today. St. Louis is the center of American chess. A businessman called Rex. I think we put millions of dollars into the game getting well. Oh, wow, Richard. I had no idea that St. Louis was, you know, a big chess, the chess capital, I guess you could say. That's weird. All right, let's see Berube getting a little ovation, a little video, a little thank you, coach, from the Blues fans. That's very nice. You know what, Randy, I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm really not sure.
And the fans here not forgetting
you know,
who
I
was
think we're
behind the
so
bench.
full on
They
defense.
showed
He's
his
more
Game
if somebody
7
gets
pregame
hurt
meeting, and
or there's
I will say
a,
it just shows
you know, he is a
the
big, tough
intensity and the
defender.
fire that he
So
has
maybe
as
if
he's trying
somebody
to
needs a
fire up
break,
his
he
troops.
comes in, but I don't think we're going to
Winning
see
that
him a
Game
lot.
7 on the road
Russell,
in
how's it
Boston
going?
Garden
Welcome
is
in.
not an
Rich,
easy
what's
task.
going
And
on?
what really
Welcome
impressed me
in.
about
St.
that
Louis
game,
Chess
which
Club,
is
number
trying to
1
get
in the USA.
this
Wow.
team in
The
Toronto
things
to
you learn.
understand is they
Luna,
do all
how's
those
it going?
little
Welcome
things
in.
on the road.
St.
They
Louis
didn't
will be
allow
singing the
Boston to
blues.
get to their
Absolutely,
game. They
Kevin.
did get on their D and force a lot of
Absolutely.
troubles.
Prep,
They
what's
got
going on?
traction,
Just
and they were a difficult, hard team to play against. And to win
Prep,
Game
you
7
caught
on
me.
the road
You
in the
caught
Stanley
me.
Cup is quite a feat, especially
This one
going
coming
Game
around.
6
Tanev
once
getting
again.
played around. Noah coming in 23 months as a member. Best play-by-play on YouTube is here. Noah, absolutely, I can't disagree. This is coming around in the corner. Toronto holding it in. Battle along the sideboards. Nylander putting it down around. Couldn't come up with it. Pinching up on here is Riley. Down to Tavares behind the net. Tavares is getting leaned into by Suter. Coming out in front. The pass is going to miss everybody and coming all the way down the ice. Bradley, the Riders are winning. Nice. That's going to be a big game. Riders and the BC Lions. Here's a long pass up to Domi. Domi with speed coming in. Dropping it for Holmberg. Holmberg back to Domi. Domi for McMahon. That doesn't connect. And here's a shot from the point. Ekman Larson sending it in there. Here's McMahon dropping it for Domi. Domi to the point again. Over to Ekman Larson. Doesn't have a great shooting lane. Puts it just wide. Caroms off the boards to Holmberg. Holmberg trying to get it to McMahon. McMahon in the corner. He has to dig this one free. He does. A backhand right on. And Binnington feels it hit him, and he just freezes and gets that frozen puck. Nice playing here by this line. Really, really like what I'm seeing from them. If you're just coming in, welcome to the show. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button for us. And of course, make sure you hit that subscribe. We're on our way to 25K, just over 200 subs away. And we have a huge giveaway, a pretty big giveaway that we're going to do when we hit 25K. We'll announce it when we're about 100 away. So make sure you hit that subscribe. And of course, continue to hang out with us. Here's a shot by Marner, and Binnington's going to take that in the shoulder, and he's going to hang on to it. So this is actually a set play Toronto's been doing quite nicely. Right off the face-off, a little tip back and a shot. In this case, it was Matthews to Nyes. Nyes a little tip back here to Marner, and he takes it. They do this the same side. Marner now he's going to play it back to the point, but they didn't get a clean shot off. Matthews on the sideboards to Nyes. Nyes coming out front, passing it over, looking for backdoor. Couldn't get the pass across, so they elected to shoot. Now comes to Matthews going for the wraparound. He can't. He's going to continue to dig. Matthews in here. He stumbles, and this is going to come out over the line. Matthews struggling here early. Riley going to send this one in. Matthews up there on the boards, trying to get it. He's going to flip it around behind the net. Marner going in here after it now as well. He's going to kind of bump, and he's working. Nyes taking it away. Nyes to Marner. Marner's shot hits the side. Nyes to Matthews. That shot is blocked. Benoit can't get it, and St. Louis diving knocks this puck out and down the ice. They're going to turn around and bring it right back. Here comes Benoit. Benoit going to dump this one in. Down around behind the net, going to play it around. Toronto up on it. McCabe sending it behind the net. Here's Kemp. Kemp takes a cross check, goes down, no call. Blues going to get it to the line. They get it out. Yes, they do. They're going to tag up. Kemp can't get back in time. Blues moving this one across, far side. Here comes St. Louis. Up over the line, drop pass. It's blocked by McCabe. Down low into the high slot, putting it across. Here's a shot by Kessel. Rebound is there. They can't get it. Not Phil Kessel, by the way. Not Phil Kessel. It's Matthew Kessel. This coming in front. Holloway trying to move it around. Back pass. Here's a long shot. And that's going to be deflected and out of play. So another stoppage. Good effort. Good effort.
First, you've got Morgan
John Cena, what's going on? How do you change your name on the chat back to your own name? Well, John, I think YouTube only allows you to change your name once every so often. So I think you're going to be stuck for a little bit. Andrew, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, what a great performance by the Argos. Dennis, you know, Matthews is struggling. He doesn't seem strong on the puck right now. He doesn't seem strong on his skates right now. He's tripping and kind of fumbling around a lot. He doesn't seem very Matthews-like, and it's definitely some concern. He's still, getting some shots, but whenever there's pressure, he really looks to be struggling, and that's not what we want to see, right? We want to see Matthews strong. Matthews is a guy who used to be able to take the puck away from anybody. So we look to see if he can get back to that form. Victor, how's it going? He'll be all right. I agree. I think he'll be all right too. Books, what's going on? Matthews will be fine. He has to work through whatever he's going through, and he will be fine. Get rid of those Bob skates. Yeah, no, he's not injured, at least not reported, right? I don't think nothing's been reported, but you never know. Maybe his wrist is bothering him. Anything can happen, but I think he's just going through some stuff right now. He's definitely working hard on the defensive side of the game. He's been much better in his own zone. Not that he was poor before, but I think Matthews, two things I'd like to see Matthews improve on. And if he's not scoring a gazillion goals, I'm okay with that as long as he's contributing and moving the puck. But I'd like to see Matthews' improvements on the power play. He hasn't been getting open. He hasn't been getting that shot off a lot. Better on the power play and better in overtime. All right, here we go. Off the commercial break. This one coming right back into play. Dumped down in the corner. Nylander going in, crashing in there. Tavares does as well, and his stick went flying. He's going to recoup it. Behind the net. They're going to play this to the corner. Toronto Nylander trying to get up in there. Pacioretty coming in. Gets it back to Willie. Willie to Pacioretty. Dumped back for Nylander, and he's being really forced off the puck here by Justin Falk, doing a nice job. Back to the point. Toronto setting it up to Tavares in the slot. Here's a shot. It's deflected away. Tavares came close. Spent a little too much time playing with it in that slot area. Back to Tanev. Tanev has to deke around Holloway. Holloway gets there first, moving this one across. Back around, that's right, we the North. Here comes Tavares. Tavares putting it across for Marner, in over the line with Nyes. Nyes cutting across, Marner feeding this one back. Here's Riley. Here's Matthews in the high slot to the face-off dot. His shot is stopped, goes to the corner. Ekman Larson back down. Marner, he shoots. Matthews, a nice little feed there to Marner. Got a decent opportunity. Nyes can't knock it down. Here comes Perienko. He's going to bring this one in. Goes around Ekman Larson in the corner. Matthews up on him with a hit. Ekman Larson can't move it again. Blues going to try the near side. This one coming around in the corner. Blues with it. Getting pushed up in the boards. Trying to work it through. Nyes taking it away. Getting it up to Marner. He's going to dump this one in. Knives going to chase it down as Binnington has to come out and stop it. Playing it over for Suter. Knives is right up on him. Matthews coming around trying to take it away from Torpachenko. This coming around to the other side. Picked up again by Perienko. He's going to flip this one up. Toronto in their own zone. Back with it now. Benoit. He's going to long pass this one all the way up. Bobby McMahon going in. Kessel, one hand off the stick, pulling on the shoulder of McMahon. Bothered him enough to just cough that puck up. Shot is going to get blocked down by McMahon in front. He couldn't turn and shoot. JDA, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. This shot's going wide. JDA, shouldn't you be shopping or doing something right now? Here's Max. Domi going to bank it off the boards. Tied up here is Holmberg. He couldn't work that one in. This third line still needs to be figured out. They really got to figure out this third line. Kessel going to bank this one up. The Blues putting it in. McCabe, watch behind you. Flying in. Nice little move here by Walker. In on it. McCabe's tying up his man. Tanev tying up his man. St. Louis trying to bring this one in the corner. Walker up on it again. Getting some help there by Sundqvist, but the Leafs going to move this one out. And Pacioretty going to dump this one in. Long pass, and the goaltender Binnington came out to try and play it. It was taken away. Here's Nylander. Back to the point. Across. Here's Pacioretty putting one just wide. A red light player of the game almost buried one. Fired it just wide. 6.5 minutes to go here in period number 1. Mitch Marner, your only goal scorer of this game. Here comes David Kempf up to Ryan Reeves. Reaver going to toss this one in the corner. He's going in here after it. There's a bump. Lorentz going to throw this in front. Coming back to the line. A little crisscross. Ekman Larson. He shoots deflected just wide of the net. Ryan Reeves came that close. Back in the corner, St. Louis throwing it up the middle. Trying to keep this one in was Ekman Larson. He couldn't. Second effort brings it down to Riley. Riley going to play this one up. And Lorentz bringing it all the way back. Going to come to Ekman Larson. Ekman Larson trying to move this one across. Nicky Robbie on the third line. Yeah, Rich, that's what needs to happen. That's what needs to happen. I don't like Holmberg on this line. Don't like this experiment. Stolen in front. Marner getting it over to Benoit. Here's Benny. Benny taking the shot. And Bennington sees that one through a Marner screen and a nice little save there. Wow, they're going to take a little commercial break. The Leafs are coming closer. Very, very close. But they still hold that 1-0 lead. Welcome in, everybody. If you're just joining us again, make sure you're tapping that thumbs up button. Hit that like button for us. We appreciate it. Also, if you haven't yet to subscribe, if you have not yet subscribed, kindly hit that subscribe. We are so close to 24,800 subscribers. We need your help. We need your help to get over that marker. So make sure you are subscribed and have your notifications set. We'll be right back here tomorrow night for Game 2 of the back-to-back against the Minnesota Wild. That one is a little bit of an earlier start time. 6 o'clock, I believe, is the start time tomorrow night. Hello, Luna. Good to see you. I see you there. There's something nostalgic about hearing Kessel called out. Books, it really is. And I tell you, every time I hear myself saying Kessel, I have to remind myself, it's not Phil. It's not Phil. But yeah, love it. So what was I going to say? Sorry, I just distracted myself. Cheers, everybody. Going to have a drink. But a pretty good start. Pretty good start. You can see on the far side of the screen, the player listing. Your time on ice, Matthew Nyes, 447 so far. He's been playing really, really solid hockey. Love what I'm seeing. Broberg and Holloway, your two kind of Blues players coming over from the Oilers, they're logging some serious minutes in this first, and they're playing all right. The Blues relying heavily on those two. That's right, the invisible drink. Gotta love the invisible drink. All right, just coming back from commercial break. And let's see how this first period is going to close out. 5.5 minutes to go. Nice. Having a little conversation here with Marner on the ice. They're getting set.
3 or more games in a row and put a bunch of those streaks together. Try to avoid the 3
Boy, Nice. What a great player he's turning into. Hard to believe he's 22 years of age. He does so many good things. Nice. Matthews, Marner, Riley, Ekman Larson, the squad here for the Maple Leafs. Off the draw. Matthews to Riley, but Riley couldn't settle it down, couldn't keep it in. What would you say to a little drink? Hello, little drink. Richard, that's awesome. This coming around, Nyes in the corner, trying to play it back. The Blues going to take it away. Here comes St. Louis. Down in the Leaf zone. Playing it around, trying to make something happen. They really haven't had much going on. Only 3 shots in this first period, and the Leafs going to clear this one all the way down. Cheers, Jim. Blues across the middle. Little play there by Broberg. Couldn't connect. Nylander cuts it off to Tavares. Tavares blows a tire and goes down. It's taken away by Nylander. He's got Pacioretty and Tavares. Nylander to Pacioretty to Tavares. Can't deflect that one in. And the rebound comes all the way out. St. Louis picking it up. And it's going to be Neighbors playing this one down. Neighbors watching the Leafs circle around. Now he's going to head off. Tavares picking it up, putting this one across. Here comes Timmins. Timmins up and over the line. Going to dump this one in. Far side, Pacioretty is there. Tavares cutting around behind the net. Perienko going to play this up to Shen. Shen cutting through, dropped it off there. Couldn't control it, but Perienko does. And a Nylander with a quick stick knocks it down. So the Blues going to regroup in their own zone. Oh, Beverly, thank you. Yes, time change tomorrow. Time change tomorrow. Here's Domi. 2 o'clock. Before you go to bed tonight, change your clocks. And that's going to go up and out of bounds. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, Kathleen. Kathleen. It's 12:45 in New Zealand. Wow, Kathleen. Thank you for being up with us. I think Nyes will be captained by his late 20s. Wow, Jay, you think so? You think really he's going to be by his late 20s?
The challenging thing is,
interesting.
In less than a month, they have to name the 3 goaltenders.
Very, very interesting.
Give you time in the next month and a half.
Wow, when you call the St. Louis names, all the names are ex-Leafs. Kessel Thomas. That's really funny, Randy. Really funny.
For a week and a half period of time, play
all right,
well.
off the draw, this coming around. Only 10:45 across the pond, and over here in Eastern time zone, 7:46. We got 4 minutes to go here in the first period. Both goalies looking good. Thank you, Bradley. It's all tied up. Kessel running under 3 parsecs. This Kessel doesn't move that fast. Holmberg trying to help out, swinging it behind the net. Benoit going back after it. Gives it away. St. Louis got something going here. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. That puts us 8 subs away now. Here's a pass across. Toronto struggling in their own zone. Benoit going to move this one up now. Leafs bringing it in. Nope, they can't cross the line. Blues back the other way. A little chip in play. Joseph Wall coming out. He's got to play this one around, and Nathan Walker was coming up on him real quick. Blues going D to D. Here's a long shot, tipped just wide. Walker's doing a great job down low. He's being pinched out by Timmins along the boards. Walker comes away with it again. Coming out in front, going back door. Wall got a piece, and Toronto steals, but they can't move it. A little trip. And we got a penalty coming up to the St. Louis Blues for a trip. So with 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go, the power play lists, Toronto Maple Leafs are going to get a chance with the man advantage. It's going to be Radek Faksa who goes to the box. Faksa. So he takes down the Leaf player. Let's see what Toronto can do on the power play. Their power play dead last in the National Hockey League. Probably dead last in the AHL as well. Off the draw, this back to the line. Trying to set it up. Riley with it now. Going to give it to Marner. Marner's going to go for the slap pass. It's knocked down in front, and Shen is going to clear this one all the way down the ice. Coach, what's going on? Welcome in. Can we decline the penalty? Thank you for hitting that subscribe. 7 subs away. Kessler on less than 12 parsecs. A parsec measure of distance, not speed. That's right. In the corner. Marner can't get it. We got another penalty coming up here. And this is going to be against Toronto. So a high stick goes into the face of Ryan Sutter. So the Maple Leafs going to go to the box, and this is probably a good thing that Toronto comes off the power play. But yikes! So Marner goes to the box for high sticking. He's watching the video board for the replay the whole way into the box. Yes, Mitch, you got your stick in his face. He's got a red cheek there, no blood drawn. So 4-on-4 hockey, we do better this way. Helena, welcome in. Good to see you. Off the draw, so we got 4-on-4 hockey here for a minute 25. Toronto had first puck. They almost turned it over. Now they regain it back. Good play there by Domi. Ekman Larson going to send it around behind the net to McCabe. McCabe playing this one back to Nylander. Nylander to Max. Domi going to bounce it off the boards to Nylander, but St. Louis being very aggressive. Willie overskates it. Domi is there to pick it up. Going to play it to safety. Jake McCabe going to move it up. Here's Domi in over the line. Has it taken away. The Blues doing a nice job here. Wow. Impressive. Here comes the Blues with their puck in over the line. Here's a shot. Wall was down. He had to turn around and swing with his stick to bat that one out of the air. Len, how's it going? Welcome in. In the corner, McCabe getting all twist tied up there with Brennan Saad. Comes over to Lorentz. He's going to play it to Ekman Larson. Ekman Larson. Oh, excuse me, it's Nylander. Nylander cutting towards the middle. Going back to Tavares. Tavares tried to feed it over to Riley. Riley gets it, but couldn't get a shot off. Riley in front. Here's a shot. Rebound for Nylander. He can't get it. And it's a break. 2-on-1. St. Louis. Shen coming in. Shoots, and that goes wide. 84 miles an hour and blasts it wide. And Nylander's going to fall again. Nylander is spending a lot of time on the ice here today. St. Louis back in. Schenn feeding it up and a pass back. It's a race for it. St. Louis has an edge. David Kemp catching ground. Kemp gets there first. Suter going to take him to the boards. And St. Louis going to push it out of the skates. Last minute of play. Last minute of play. If you're just coming in, welcome to the show. Welcome to the stream. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button for us and hit that subscribe. Down in the corner, Blues working it. 4-on-4 is over. We got 5 seconds of power play, and David Kemp is going to pick it up, and he's going to bank this down, and that abbreviated power play for the Blues is done. Riley comes back, or Marner comes back, and we're at even strength. This being chipped in, this coming around. Suter and Riley could be brothers. Yeah, they do look very similar. Very similar, Monty. Here's a long pass. Blues get in the zone. 20 seconds left. Side of the net. Leafs going to pick it up. They're going to flip this off the boards and down the ice. St. Louis turning around. 13 seconds to go. Who's going to get the last shot? Blues bringing this one in the corner. Little stall there by McCabe, and they fall. Blues behind the net. Trev up and fall was Faksa. Tying it up in the corner, and the buzzer's going to go. This first period comes to an end. Marner screaming at the official. What is he complaining about? Mitch, sometimes you just stop arguing. Just stop arguing. All right, let's go to the intermission. We got lots to discuss. All right, here we go. Bringing it in. Let's review the stats. We're going to get everything updated here and centered and fixed up. The Leafs walking away with a little bit of a lead. 1-0 is the score. Toronto gets that goal, and it was Mitch Marner. Mitchie Marner puts in the goal, and it was quite a nice one. We'll review the simulation of that coming up here in just a moment. But let's review all the stats in action. Ooh, let's change this. I got to do a little something here on the back side. There we go. Perfect. We're going to open this up here, and we're going to set it up. Wow, this is getting even better. All right, before we review the goal, let's go through these stats. 12 shots for Toronto, only 4 shots for St. Louis. So we wanted a solid defensive effort. We're getting a solid defensive effort right now. 9 hits for the Blues, 6 for Toronto. That's okay. It's a speed game right now. It is not a physical game. 12-8, Leafs in the faceoff circle have the advantage. Both teams 0 for 1, but both teams a very, very short penalty. 5-4, the giveaway numbers, much better giveaway numbers than we've seen. I'll take 4 giveaways in that first period. Each team with a takeaway, 6 block shots for Toronto, 5 block shots going the other way. All right, let's take a look at Marner's goal, how this one broke out, what happened, and how this came to be. Let's just make this. There we go. Okay, let's get ourselves situated here. Matthews, he's carrying the puck on the dump-in. Marner across the middle. McMahon back a little bit. This is going to carry in. You can see as it's going, Matthews kind of lost the puck. He had to go to the boards and recoup and pick it up. Marner in here in front. McMahon's going for the change. Nye's coming on the defense, moving up. So St. Louis has some interesting positioning here. They got 2 of their forwards up high, which is really where they should be in Faksa and Texier, right? They're coming in because their job is to get to the boards, but they also have to guard kind of their area. You got number 22 here, Ryan Suter, and number 89, Pavel Buchnevich, who's their centerman, kind of in here guarding things. And number 55, this is Colton Paryenko coming up to challenge Matthews. Matthews, knowing he's getting checked here by Paryenko, sending it around behind the net. Marner, he's going to let that come to him, and he gets lucky because Marner backed away. If you notice that, Suter was coming in, but somehow the puck still got to Marner. He reverses it, plays it to the boards to Timmins. Timmins takes that shot, and Marner with some good kind of hockey IQ here. Hey, RO, welcome in. Some good hockey IQ here for Marner. Marner passes it to the point and then moves himself to that net. The shot comes. The shot here is stopped. It's actually deflected by Marner. He got a piece on his stick. The loose puck is sitting there. He picks it up and he puts it home. So if we watch that whole sequence, Marner doing a good job driving to the net, picking it up along the boards, getting it to the point. There's the shot. Marner sees it, picks up the rebound, and tucks it home. Ultimately, a very, very nice play by Marner. That was cool how it tracks the play. Yeah, it is very, very cool. What is that Stack Leafs team waiting for? Right, Stack? What exactly are they waiting for? But that's okay. Listen, they got the lead. They did what they needed to do in that period. They're kind of still waking up a little bit. We said it off the top. They tend to play down to the lesser teams, but that's okay as long as they're still playing. As long as they're still playing and they're doing okay. I'm fine with their effort there in that first period. So that was okay. We'll take that, right? We'll absolutely take that. It could have been worse. It could have been much worse. So we're not going to complain about that first period by any means. We're going to take a little run here around the Editown scoreboard, but before we do that, Mitch Marner with that opening goal, the Maple Leafs have a winning percentage of .833 when scoring the first goal this season, which is tied for third amongst all teams. The Rangers, and the Jets, when scoring the first goal, have won all their games. The Maple Leafs are third behind the Rangers and Jets when scoring first. So we're going to see if they can hang on. Again, we're waiting to see a complete 60 minutes. We almost got it the other day, almost. So close, but it just didn't happen. So let's see if they can do it here today. All right, let's go around the league. Pittsburgh 1-0 over the Canadiens. The Senators 1-0 over the Kraken. The Sabres looking to pull off a win 1-0 over the Red Wings. There, those are all the games currently in action right now. The winners earlier, the Bruins, the Panthers, the Blackhawks, and the Capitals. So nice job by those teams. Gotta love Saturday night hockey. Habs losing as usual. You know, Habs definitely are struggling, right? They potentially could be such a better team than they are. You know, funny things going on. Montreal right now is tied with Buffalo and Detroit, and they're 1 point behind Ottawa for the bottom of the Atlantic Division. I really thought they were going to be much better. I thought Buffalo, Detroit, and Montreal were all going to be a better team this year. But so far, they're not putting it together. Pittsburgh and Philadelphia remain the bottom of the Eastern Conference. Luke, how's it going? Welcome in. In the West, Nashville, probably the big surprise, 16th place. They only have 7 points. They're 1 point behind the San Jose Sharks. When you talk about bad teams, everybody expects to see San Jose and Chicago at the bottom of the conference because they just are in a rebuild, right? They're trying to put the pieces together. With all the moves Nashville made, I would not expect them to be at the bottom, but yet that is where they sit. Now, we are going to get our first look at Nashville here on the channel coming up on Thursday this week, as we're going to be doing the Nashville Predators and the Florida Panthers. That is going to be a fun game. So if you're around Thursday, come join us for some fun there. This week, of course, tomorrow night, the Leafs and the Wild at 6 o'clock. Monday, it's an Amazon Prime night, but we're going to be right here bringing you the Edmonton Oilers and the New Jersey Devils. That's going to be a fun game. Can't wait for that one. Tuesday night is going to be the Leafs and the Boston Bruins. So lots of hockey going on there. Wednesday, we're taking off. And then Friday and Saturday, the Leafs have another back-to-back. So many back-to-backs. We're not going to be able to stream on Friday, but we're going to try and get here on Saturday for the Leafs and the Habs 1 week from tonight. Will we see Reeves and Jackeye finally go at it? I don't know. All right, I got some Tim Hortons hockey card packs here. Let's open a couple and see what we do. I got something in my eye, and it's really bugging me. I got this fan beside me, and I wonder if it kind of blew something my way into my eye. 2-Bit, what's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, let's open some cards and see what we do, how we do. Leafs are playing well, though. Now, one thing I want to ask you, I want to ask your opinions. Up to this point in the season, we're, about 11 games in. Which Leaf has impressed you the most? Which player has impressed you the most? All right, we got a Mark Stone, the True North future, little Mark Stone. So, which Leaf has impressed you the most? I will tell you my Leaf in a minute. I'm still sad over Peanut the Squirrel. He's gone but not forgotten. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Beverly says Nyes. Nyes, a good choice. Nyes, absolutely. Victor saying Nyes as well. Stellars. Len coming in with Stellars. Darn it, Len, you stole my pick. You stole my pick, Len. I was going to be right there with Stellars. We got a Above the Ice, Panarin. That's a nice one right there. Horror, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. But yeah, Stellars is my pick. Morgan says Matthews. Matthews has impressed you this far, Morgan? Okay. I'm right there with Len and Stellars. Now, Nyes has been awesome. He's kind of my second behind Stellars. Now, obviously, you guys know I'm a huge Florida Panther fan as well. And watching what Stellars did in Florida when he played was good. You knew he was good and had talent. I was excited when Toronto was bringing him in. I didn't think he was going to be as good as he has been. Now, again, it's early, and let's see how it plays, once he gets a lot of games under his belt. But I'm super, super impressed with him right now and what he's doing. There we go. A little Connor McDavid action, little frozen hot shots. Connor McDavid, got to get him in there. So, yeah, Stellars definitely, and Matthew Nyes, I think, are the two kind of folks that are the most impressive so far this year. The thing I love about Matthew Nyes, is he doesn't stop. He doesn't quit. Every shift, he's going all out. We got a Marc-Andre Fleury, True North future, although I don't think Fleury is the future. I think he's going to be in the past. Biggest disappointment, Victor says Robertson. Victor, why is Robertson your biggest disappointment? Let's go one more. One more pack. Gotta hit something, man. This box, I haven't gotten anything, any of the special stuff. Yeah, Victor, why is Robertson your biggest disappointment? Mitch doesn't impress anyone. I've been okay with Mitch. Still nothing there. Mitch has been okay. He's doing little things well. And you got to start somewhere. And I think he's starting to do some little things well. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 packs left in this box. I'm going to open one more because I can't wait. I got to hit something. I just feel he doesn't use his body. He's not physical enough. That's fair. That's fair, Victor. And I think, Robertson had such an unbelievable preseason. He set that expectation super high. We got a Thomas Hertl, pure gold. He set that expectation so high with how he was playing. We'll open the last 4 packs on tomorrow's stream. And coming into the regular season, he's been a little disappointing. He has definitely not lived up to his preseason hype. Definitely hasn't kind of gone that way. But I think he's had a lot of opportunities. He's made a lot of good plays when he's on the ice. I get 10 packs and hit a card. You get a full box. Right, Jonathan? Oh, it's so frustrating. So, yeah, Nick Robertson, I can see people being a little down on him right now. Primus, Tavares. Are you saying Tavares impressed you or disappointed you? Which way are you going with JT? I hope you're saying he isn't impressing you right now. John, yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what they do with him. That's for sure. For me, Tavares, not that I ever counted him out, because again, he had 29 goals last year. But Tavares, what a start he's at, right? Tavares is looking really solid. He's playing some good hockey. He's getting lots of chances. What we're seeing from Tavares, I think if he would have performed this way last year, he would still be the captain right now. I don't think there'd be a conversation about his lack of leadership, unless behind the scenes it was, Matthews, we want to re-sign you, and Matthews says, I'll only resign if you're going to make me captain, at which case, it happened. But I think Tavares is playing really good hockey right now. He missed a game, so he's only played 10 games. He's got 11 points, 5 goals, 6 assists. He's a +5, 1 power play point, but their power play sucks. He's got a game-winning goal. He's taken 38 shots so far. And he averages about 16 and a half minutes of ice a game. I mean, it's a decent line. I'd like to see, I think Tavares really at this point is a third line center. And I think you'll see him when Domi starts getting the flow. I think you'll see Domi and Tavares swap. Right now, what Tavares and Pacioretty and Nylander are doing, they are fire. You cannot break them up. But I think eventually you'll slot them down. And Victor, that's a good point as well. Maybe not being the captain takes a lot of pressure off of Tavares so he can get down and focus on his game. So it's a very valid point. Perhaps, if the C would have stayed on him, he wouldn't be playing the way he is right now. That's a very good call. Is Marner worth what the Leafs are paying him? So, Len, that is the debate right now. Marner today, because this is the last year of his contract, he's making $10,903,000, so 10.9. Is he worth it? That's a tough question to answer. In the regular season, Mitch Marner is a 90-plus point guy. He's almost had 100 points a couple times. So he's almost a 100-point player. So from that standpoint, is he worth it? Yeah, one could argue he definitely is. He's a good passer. He's a good playmaker. When he shoots the puck, he can score goals. But, and big asterisks, big but, this is not the I like big butts type of big butt. This is a big but. When it comes to the playoffs, Marner has severely struggled. When we look at the playoffs last year, in 7 games, Marner had 3 points, 1 goal, and 2 assists. The year before, when they had that little bit of a run, he played 11 games, and he had 14 points. That was pretty good. 14 points in 11 games. 11 of those were assists. The couple of years after, he's 7 games, 4 points. 5 games, 4 points. 7 games, 4 points. 7 games, 8 points. So has he been great in the playoffs? No. Has he made a lot of bonehead decisions in the playoffs? Yes. So if they paid Marner $10 million, I think that's okay. I think he's worth $10 million. He's not going to want $10 million. He's going to want Nylander money. He's going to want to be here. He's going to want 11 and a half. He's going to want 12 million. I don't know. I could pay Mitch Marner that. I have a very, very hard time paying Mitch Marner that type of money. But somebody will. Somebody absolutely will. And that's where things are going to be tough. When we break it down, this year we know that there were some big contracts signed and salaries are going to change next year. But for this year right now, Austin Matthews, 13.2, top salary in the NHL. Probably rightly so, the way he played up to that point. Nathan McKinnon at 12.6, Connor McDavid at 12.5. Then you get into your 11s. Panarin at 11.6, Pettersson at 11.6, Erik Karlsson at 11.5. He's not worth 11.5. Nylander at 11.5, Drew Doughty at 11, Tavares at 11, Rasmus Dahlin at 11, and Mitch Marner at 10.9. So Mitch Marner, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So Mitch Marner is the 12th highest paid player in this league right now. Does he deserve to be the 12th highest paid player? I don't think so. If he's going to get a big extension and he's going to move to the top 5 or top 6 paid players in this league, I don't think he's worth it. I don't think he's worth it. And that's going to be very interesting to see what it's going to play out to be. All right, let's get ready. Second period of hockey is coming up right now. Let's get ready to go. Can the Leafs continue to press this game? Can they continue to play strong? But thank you for your questions. We'll get back at it at second intermission. Thank you for hitting those subscribes. We're now 5, I can count it on one hand, 5 subs away. Second period, here we come. Marner, Matthews, Knives.
It's like any player. You need
Going to get this one going. Matthews and Marner having a little conversation before this one drops the puck. Now to get this period going, to get us off to a good start, let's flood this chat with Go Leafs Go. Let's get the Go Leafs Go soaring here as we start period number 2. Here we go, off the draw. Toronto's going to win this. Back up to Marner. Marner putting it over to Knives. Knives, little quick shot. Binnington very quickly is going to stop it and hang on to it. Jonathan's getting it started, getting the Go Leafs Go member emojis in. Here it comes, Jeff. What's going on? There we go. Get those Go Leafs Go. Flooding through.
Take what you get it to the front of the net, look for a rebound, and you don't get the rebound.
Just 9 seconds in, Matthew Knives getting that first shot on net. Off the draw, taken away by Perienko. Blues bring it around behind their own net. Saad going to flip this one up and down the ice. It's kind of knocked down by Neighbors. McCabe has to come in after it. He's going to take a bump, but he gets it over to Matthews. Matthews up to Knives. Knives, he curls behind Marner, passes it up for Tanev. Tanev got it back away as Perienko comes back and picks this one up. Here they come. St. Louis flipping this one down low. Morgan Riley has to come back and get it. It was an offside, so they had the time. Ekman Larson cycling around. It's still now Blues coming in. Ekman Larson all the way back. He's going to carry it ahead. Ekman Larson banking it off the boards. Marner going to tip this one in. Going into the corner. Pacioretty coming in on the line change. Sends it over for Tavares. Tavares going to hit his man. Picked it up. Here's Tavares to Pacioretty. He shoots it right on. And a nice stop by Binnington as Pacioretty didn't get all of it, but was able to get enough of it to get it towards the net. And a nice little stop here. So McCabe, a nice little outlet pass to Matthews earlier, shows how the little passes make a big difference in terms of getting this puck out. Horror Talk, Sam, what's your favorite Leafs team? Ooh. You know, I really love that 92-93 team. I think that was one of my favorites. They were physical, they could score, they did so much. Great goaltending. Here's Pacioretty again, a shot deflected just wide. Yeah, Ekman Larson has been great. He's been solid. Back with this, Toronto playing it across. Nylander trying to thread the needle. Trying to go one too many passes. Nylander steals, goes right on. Shot Tavares, wrapping it around. Tavares has played great from his knees. Gets so many chances. Timmins with a shot, keeping this one in. Patch coming in with a big hit. Patch kind of fell over the top of the man he was going to hit, Holloway. Both got up okay. Back around to Pacioretty. He's going to play this over. Off the boards, back to Timmins. Timmins going cross ice. They're going to rote this one down low. Tanev didn't see anyone behind the net. And the Blues, they're going to work this one out on the near side. Here comes Holloway. Holloway passing this one in. Blues in front. What a save! Joseph Wall kicking out that leg. What a spectacular stop by Joseph Wall. The Blues coming again. Huge save. This over the line. Trying to bring this one through. That was great. Tucker, Domi, Sandin, Gilmore, the good old days. Yeah, I mean, that team was so good. Nick Borshevsky, awesome. This coming through. Media, what's going on? Welcome in. Benoit along the boards, sending it to the side. Domi trying to play it ahead. Can't do it. Holmberg is just kind of watching. Somebody get Holmberg some popcorn. Wall is feeling it. That was a spectacular stop. Let's put some popcorns in the chat for Joseph, for Pontus Holmberg, as Holmberg's just kind of watching. McMahon gets tripped up. Holmberg now, he's going to flip this across ice, and the Leafs going to bring it into the blue zone. Domi can't get anything going. Here comes Joseph. Joseph up over the line, curling this one in. The Blues. Torpachenko trying to send it in front. Can't do it as Faksa was coming in. There it is. Have some popcorn, Pontus Holmberg, courtesy of Jonathan Bryan. Taking a look. Here's a shot. Doesn't get through to the net. Holding this one down. Cycling back through. St. Louis in the corner. They can't make anything. They go back to the point. Here's a blast and they score. Oh, Peryenko from the point steps into this one. Oh my goodness, they couldn't get it out. Joseph Wall is your tendy. And they're working this one through. The Blues come close. Kyrou gets snake bitten earlier. Wall made that great save. This one comes to the point. And Sundqvist is just standing right in front. So Ekman Larson, where's my stick? So Ekman Larson does not take Sundqvist out of the front of the net. He doesn't lean on him. He doesn't get the stick up. He has a stick in the air. He was lightsaber fighting high above the air. Ekman Larson did not clear out the front of the net, which caused a screen, and that goal goes in. So Peryenko gets the goal from the point. Wow. You know I'm the shit. Yes, Horror. Yes, I do. Absolutely. I saw your message the other day. Yeah, glad to have you back with us. But that was just brutal. Just brutal. Reeves and Texier, a little pushing and shoving here. Peryenko, he gets that goal, and Walker and Suter picking up the assist. Oh my goodness. This being sent in, the fourth line on here for Toronto. It was the third line. Now they were trying to switch it up, but that wasn't good. They just couldn't clear it out. This coming down in the corner. McCabe trying to move this one around. He can't get it out. Again, St. Louis forecheck is coming in. To the point, Reeves tries to shovel it out. He can't. The Blues holding this one in. They're going to send this down low in the corner. Toronto getting it back up to Reeves. Reeves going to move this across. Holmberg, David Kempf, and Bobby McMahon pick up the -1s on that one. So Kempf going to head off now as the Blues hit the red line. They're going to flip this one up, flip this one down in the zone. Down around, the Blues still with it. Toronto can't get it out. Now it does. St. Louis can't hold it in. 17-6 are the shots. Toronto out shooting them, but the Blues catch a break on a Toronto mistake. Here they come again. Saw dumping this one off. Blues coming across in the slot. Here's the shot. Wall got a piece, and it's going to go up and out of play. Wow. Big effort, but again, the Blues able to get one, and all you have to do is find a way to put it through. Hey, Mike, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining us. Welcome in, everybody. We are 15 likes. Can't believe we haven't hit 100 likes yet. 15 likes away. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, click that thumbs up for us. Just about 5 minutes gone here in the first period. Toronto off the draw. Going to cycle this one around behind the net. Here's a long flip just to get it out. Pacioretty trying to chip it in. He can't. Now a follow-up effort's going to put it in offside. Toronto now got to go and tag up. There's something that needs to be known. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Danny. Hey, Marty, how's it going? Welcome in. Here's a shot right on, and Wall's going to hang on that. Justin Falk at 84.5 miles an hour.
Accidentally on purpose. It's one of those plays.
Ah, thank you, Horror. There you go, hitting those likes. There we go. 8 more now. We're almost there. 8 likes and 5 subscribers away from today's milestones, what we'd like to see. The Wall, nothing he could do on that goal. He was absolutely screened in front. So we need Toronto to pick up the energy right now. The energy definitely is lacking here in this second period. Off the draw, Tavares comes away. He's going to go down, playing it back to Benoit. Benoit going to rip it around the boards. St. Louis can't hold it in. They flip it right back in, though. They're going to tag up and bring the noise. John, it does not cost anything to subscribe. No, you just have to hit that big subscribe button on the screen. It's 100% free to do. The score of this game will not end in time. I saw the future, and now you know. There it is, Danny. Thank you, Danny. In the corner, Tavares getting the cycle down low. JT around behind the net, going to kick it out. Here's a shot. That one's going to deflect just wide. Pacioretty has it now. Patch going to flip it back. They had to wait. Tavares was going to a line change, so he couldn't touch the puck. Had to let it go by him. I like your merch. Oh, thank you, Horror. I appreciate that very much.
Trying to get it back to
Here comes St. Louis, going to flip this around the boards. Toronto trying to keep it in. Matthews, a little jump out of the way, but he still contains the puck. Over to Marner. Marner stopping, cycling around. Marner with it. He's going to flip it over to McCabe. He shoots. That gets knocked down. McCabe following it up, getting it in front of the net, but Matthews couldn't get it. Here comes Parienko the other way. He's going to step over the line and flip this one in the corner. Tanev going at it, but he's going to get bumped here by Torpachenko. Playing it around. It comes out to Marner. Marner going up. He crisscrosses with Matthews. They kind of ran into each other, and Matthews took the puck off his skate and drags it into the zone. This back the other way. Torpachenko's backhander. That goes just wide. Thank you, Horror. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Domi playing it in front, and we got a whistle as Broberg goes down. He's rolling in pain on all fours. So Broberg gets hit in the corner. He's in some serious discomfort. I can't tell if it's what's wrong with him. Let's see a replay of what went down here, but Broberg is in some serious pain here on the ice. The trainer immediately coming out. The referee blew this one down real quickly.
The injury to Nick Leddy, Torrey Krug out for the year.
St. Louis Blues are suffering through a lot of injuries right now. Broberg has been wonderful for them. Hopefully he's okay. It looks like it's his right knee. He's putting a little bit of weight on it, not a whole lot. So it's definitely the right leg.
Take a look at the collision with Marner.
So Marner, so Marner comes in with the hit. Marner comes in with the hit, and then Marner stumbles and he falls over, but he kind of falls on the leg of Broberg, which forces the leg to kind of twist and kind of go down unnaturally. So it very well just could be a hyperextension. We hope the best for Broberg. That definitely did not look well. It did not look well. Oh, thank you, John. I appreciate that. The problem is I wouldn't be able to bring all of you along with me, and you guys are a big part of the show. So you guys make this a big part of what it is, and we appreciate your continued commitment and enjoyment of our channel and what we do. So thank you for supporting us in every which way that you do. Now we are 4 likes away. 4. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, give it a click. And we are 5 subscribers away. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe. Or if you have a friend that likes hockey, or your family likes hockey, or you're part of some groups on Facebook or Twitch, or not Twitch, on Discord or Reddit, drop our link. Hit the share button, copy the link, paste in your community, and say, hey, come support this guy. This is a fun hockey channel. And tell him to come and subscribe as well. It's free to do, and it helps us out. We're trying to claw towards 25,000 subscribers. Who scored for the Blues? It was Colton Parienko, his second of the year from Walker and Suter. That is your goal for the Blues. Toronto was Mitch Marner from Connor Timmins. The two that put it through. But it's been a decent game. Slower second period here for Toronto. They've definitely taken their foot off the gas for a little bit. Vendetta was Broberg. Broberg that was down in the corner. So we hope that he's okay. We really do hope that he's okay, because that went down and it did not look good at all. All right, back from commercial break. Let's go. 12:50 to go here in period number 2. Hey, Teresa, what's going on? Welcome in. Here comes St. Louis, going to play this ahead, trying to chip this one in, sending it in. Coming around is Joseph. The hits keep coming. The Blues doing a good job physically. So Broberg officially listed as gone to the dressing room. Don't think he's going to return here today. Down in the corner. No, I do not, Horror. I do not. I do have the Super Sports package, though, through my cable provider. Here's a long pass ahead. St. Louis trying to pass it across. You know, St. Louis has a good outlet pass, and then they go for a long pass that they miss. Tanev gets hit hard, and he goes down. Up to Ekman Larson. He's going to spin around, bank this one off the boards. Toronto chipping it in. Binnington coming out to play it. Going to rip this along the boards. Tavares knocking it down, but he can't control. Here it comes back the other way. Bringing this one in. Holloway coming around. Holloway putting it in front. They score. A quick step and a quick play, and this one is going to go in. Oh, my God. I think Jordan Kyrou is going to get credit for this one. Oh, goodness. So a quick play here by St. Louis in transition. They kind of catch Toronto flat-footed, and a nice little breakthrough, a little shot in a deflection in front. This might have actually gone off McCabe. Kyrou shoots it. It goes off the inside toe of McCabe and deflects into the open net. So Jordan Kyrou takes the shot. The hockey gods say, hey, we're going to play pool and put this one off the inside skate of Jake McCabe. So a bank shot in St. Louis has the lead 2-1. Let's see how Toronto responds here. They've been very slow here in this period. Oh, that one hurts. That one hurts a lot. Down around behind the Leafs net. Nathan Walker going to try and bring this in front. They get it to the point. St. Louis setting it up. Here's a long shot, knocked down. Wall kicks it to the side. It was there, a chance for Justin Falk, but he couldn't catch up to it. Trying to dig this one free. Now the Blues do. They throw it back to the point. Trying to send it over, and Toronto, Lawrence, he's going to tip this one out and down the ice. Kyrou gets his third of the season right now. It's listed on the site as unassisted. Nope, they just update it. Hang on, Holloway and Shen going to get the assist there. St. Louis back to the point. They're looking for more. Over to Suter, back to the middle. Here's a shot. Wall is down. Rebound. Another shot and another big save. This going to the side of the net. Toronto can't clear. The Blues have possession. Suter with the puck now. Suter carrying this one down low. He gets hit. Here comes Timmins. Timmins going to strip it away, get it to Matthew Nyes. Nyes going to carry this one ahead to the red line. He's going to flip this one in down low. He's going to chase it. Binnington sets it up and leaves it here for Peryenko, and he's going to move this one forward. Bugnevich, he turns it over. Coming into Nyes. He was all alone, but he was too far into the corner. Pass across, hits the side of the net. Couldn't get it to Marner. Blues bringing it right around. Halfway through this game now. 10 minutes. 10 minutes left to go. Wow. CRO, take care. Nyes is playing well. Blues with it, trying to creep through. Nyes trying to get this one out. He gets all tied up there with Kyrou. Here's a shot by the point. Delayed penalty coming up here to Toronto. The Blues have really stepped it up to another level right now. Buchnevich, he's going to send it back to the line. Cross ice pass. Blues are setting it up. It's a 6-on-5 situation right now. Back to the far side. Here's a blast. Wall is going to grab it and hang on. We got a penalty coming up here. Penalty to Toronto. Oh my goodness. Not good. That is not what we want to see at all. You know, Wall is going down, but he has to get some help. Needs to get some help here desperately. So Nyes, is Nyes going to go to the box? We'll have to see. He was tied up and Marner both tied up, and I believe actually, well, let's see what it's going to be. We'll see who it's going to get registered as. Yeah, I agree, Rich. A little bit soft for sure. So we'll see who they're going to award that penalty to. But, oh, my God. St. Louis right now is outplaying Toronto in their own zone. Toronto is struggling to move this puck. The Blues really have come out all over them. That's not good. That's not what we want to see. Floyd, that's right, Floyd. Go Leafs. We need the Leafs to get going. They have to find the way of doing it. St. Louis won 5-1 back on October 24th. Toronto wants to see it go the other way. But after some sloppy play here in the second period, we've talked a lot about how important it is to play a complete game. Right now, Toronto is struggling to do that. St. Louis going to go to the penalty or the power play here again. Just not good, not good, not good at all. What are they going to do? How are they going to figure out How are they going to figure out how to kind of get the foot on the gas? We see at home they don't have the same issue as much. On the road, they're really, really, really struggling to go into another gear. They've certainly stepped it up in the face-off circle. They're doing better there. They've started to hit a little bit. They're blocking some shots. They have to stay out of the box and just play some better game. So they're just showing this Broberg kind of trip up again, and let's see if they're going to say anything.
On that right leg, and we watched as
nope, nothing.
The St. Louis Blues responded well. I talked to Doug Armstrong.
Raven, how's it going? That's right. Let's go, boys. You can do this. Good to see you, Raven. Hello, Curtis. Good to see you both.
Looks like he's probably not coming back in this
welcome
game
in.
with that kind of hit.
All right, back to shoot. Here it is, in and out of the glove of Wall. This one is being flipped up and all the way down. Setting up his Falk. Falk on the move. Raven, hope you and Curtis are both doing well. Over the line, St. Louis bringing it in, dropping it back. Here they come. Blues setting it up. Texier going to play this one down low. Hey, Dan, welcome in. Good to see you, my friend. In the corner. Under 9 minutes to go. Neighbors getting worked over here big time in the corner. And he's now going to step up on Jake McCabe, and we got a retaliation penalty coming up. Jake Neighbors is going to go. And now McCabe comes back at Neighbors. So are they both going to go now? Are they both being sent off? Neighbors is definitely going. And they're both going to go. Jake McCabe also going to go now. So Mitch Marner took the first penalty. Jake McCabe was really working over Neighbors there. And then Neighbors turned around and comes right back at McCabe. And the ref saying both of you are going. So we're going to watch that little feud as that one is going to spice up in the rest of this game. McCabe and Neighbors. So St. Louis still has 1:22 to go on the power play, and Berube is giving it to the officials about something. But it's a good call by the officials. Both players involved in some play that is against the rules, shall we say. So both go off. And here we go, 1:22. St. Louis still on the power play. Is it going to be a 4-on-3? Lawrence coming in here to take the draw. Power play at home, St. Louis is 0 for 10. They've not had a good power play at home. Nope, they're going to keep playing 5-on-4. Kyrou back to the line, putting this one across. This deflection by Benoit. He's trying to get up on it. Benoit doing a nice job. Texier coming. He's going to rotate this around. St. Louis setting it back up. Down low. Playing catch on the far side. Toronto got a stick on it. Comes to the line. Holmberg racing around. Back down low. Bugnevich with it. He's going to play it back to Falk. He's going to kind of try to slide this one to Kyrou. Couldn't do it. Back to the far side. Sending it down low. That's a blown pass. Bugnevich now. Playing this across. Here's Kyrou again into the glove of Joseph Wall, and Wall with a nice stop there. Or no worries, no worries. We appreciate it. You know, whenever you're available, whenever you can, you know, that's great, but no need to. No need to. Welcome in, Bruce and Val. Oops. Sorry, I just knocked all kinds of things over.
39 seconds remaining in the Marner penalty.
Oops, I'll have to fix that after. But welcome in, good to see you. There it is, 102 likes. Thank you all for hitting that like button. Now let's see, can we get our 5 subscribers? Have to get over 24,800. Because I enjoy the streams. I appreciate that, Horror Talk. I appreciate that very, very much. You can support us by just helping spread the word of mouth. Down around in the corner. Nobody there. It's going to come out. 17 seconds to go on the power play. St. Louis back to pick this one up. St. Louis taking a look. 10 seconds to go now. Here they come. Playing this long across. 5 seconds. St. Louis into the zone. Sending it back to the line. Here's a one-time blast, and they score! Perrienko just steps into one from the point and absolutely schmammers this one. Perrienko, my goodness. He got all of that. Oh my goodness. 3-1. Now, I don't know if that, did the power play expire as he was shooting that? Or does it count as a power play goal? Perrienko just tees off this one. And you know what? Chris Tanev was cutting across the net. And I think this screens him. So Chris Tanev skating across the front of the net, screens Joseph Woll. And he can't see that. Good night, Morgan. Take care, my friend. Oh my goodness. 3-1. Joseph Woll just missed that one. It went under his glove. And there's, I guess the timekeeper is taking a look here. 3 goals for the St. Louis Blues here in period number 2 in 12 and a half minutes. And the Maple Leafs, who were far ahead. Remember, shots were 17-4, I think. Or they were, sorry, 12-4 at the start of the period. The Leafs have had 5 shots. St. Louis has had 12 in this period, and we're almost equal. 17-16 the shots on net, but 3 goals. And Suter and Holloway picking up the assists on Perrienko's second of the game. Ouch. That hurts. This coming back around. Toronto trying to wake up, try to get something going. Nylander down low, getting it over to Marner, back over to Nylander. Nylander getting it to the line. Can't get it to Matthews. It's picked away by the Blues. Marner racing in. Marner feeding it out in front. It's going to hop over the stick of the Leaf player, and Torpachenko going to bring this down. Morgan Riley going back. He's going to take a bump, but he gets it over to Timmins. Timmins taking a long pass ahead. Nylander coming in. 6:45 to go in the second period. Nylander with it. Playing this one across. Here's Matthews. Matthews dropping it for Tanev. Tanev walking right in. He's going to wrap around behind the net. Now he's going to feed this back to Nylander. I think the pass was intended for the point. Nylander intercepted it. He's going to play it down for Matthews. Matthews spinning away. He gets this into the high slot. Little shot there. Didn't get much on it. Bobby McMahon gets tied up in the middle, and St. Louis doing a good job in their own zone now. McMahon trying to dig for this one, so is Matthews. Neither of them can get up with it. They're going to dig it free, and St. Louis going to get this one out. Here's Chris Tanev with it. 6 minutes to go. Tanev going to knock it down. Going to bring it into the zone. Here's Pacioretty with a shot right on, and Binnington is going to hang on to this, and we're going to get a stoppage in play. First shot by the Maple Leafs in a little while. So they definitely have to get their feet going. And, of course, right as the Maple Leafs get something going, they're going to take a commercial break. So we're going to grab a little sip of water. Let's go. All right, sounds good, Horror. All right, so the struggles are real right now. The struggles are real. The Leafs trying to find a way to get things going in this second period, but they just can't do it. They just cannot do it. Thank you, Thomas. Is that the final? 20 Saskatchewan, BC 16? Is that how it ends? Hopefully 3-1 is not how this game is going to end. We want to see, where was the Maple Leafs the way they played the last 2 games? Where is that team? Because we haven't seen any of that here today. Fred, what's going on? No pushback, no aggressiveness. They're not playing physical. They're getting manhandled by this team. And listen, St. Louis is at the bottom of the West. Excuse me, Toronto again is playing down. If they play like this tomorrow night against Minnesota, they're going to get run over. So maybe they're just sitting back. They're saving that energy. Jansen, how's it going? Welcome in, Horror. Welcome back. That was fast. But my goodness, we need these guys to pick it up and get going. We got to figure out a way. Get this Leaf squad going because they are certainly struggling right now. Scott is saving the energy for tomorrow. Maybe, but oh my goodness. This is just really, really tough. Really tough. They can't play this type of hockey and expect to win hockey games. I mean, it's just brutal. It's just absolutely brutal. The first period was good, right? They outshot their opponent big time. But they've just gone asleep here in this period. So let's see if they can wake it up and get it going.
10th-year man with a pair of goals tonight.
Coming back from
Dylan
commercial
Holloway
break.
has 2 assists, and they changed the scoring play on one to give.
So off the draw, Tanev back picking it up, 5:55. We are under 6 minutes to go in this second period. McMahon in a turn, he shoots, that one is knocked aside. Bennington is a solid goalie too.
But is it just a one-off for Craig Berube, or is he making a little
Pardon me.
in his lineup?
Down in the corner, McMahon sending it around behind. Tanev trying to chip it in. Tanev going to put it down low. McMahon going to pinch it along the board, or excuse me, that's Tavares pinching it along the boards. McMahon can't come up with it. And here comes St. Louis, 3-on-2 in the lead zone. Now it's 4 of them. They're going to cycle it down. Pacioretty going in the corner as Kyrou got up on him. Blues going to hold this one in, putting it across. Here's a one-timer from the bottom of the faceoff circle. Falk, 95 miles an hour. Nice save there by Wall. We can get some goals quickly. Yes, we can. We need to. And we got a penalty. Oh, my God. Jake McCabe, another penalty. He's going to go to the box. So the Leafs going to send to the Blues to the power play. Again, a disaster of a period here. Absolute disaster of a period for the Maple Leafs.
It's like the
Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's going to be Tanev. Excuse me. Tanev is going. So Tanev is going to the box.
The St. Louis Blues to all the loose pucks. It's gone the other way here. There's the good chance by Falk now.
I'm
You're in a
confused. Where is the...
position again. That's a couple in a row as you saw the one hand by Marner.
Okay,
got the call
so
in, and
Tanev
that
is going
time
to go to the box.
Tanev
Tripping is the
reaching,
call.
creates the
JB,
penalty.
how's it
Power play
going?
coming up.
This is who the Leafs are. No, JB, it can't be. It can't be. Could be worse. Could be a power play. Oh, my goodness. Yes, John, I love collecting hockey cards. I'm a big hockey card guy. Maybe they can beat the Oilers. All right, here we go. St. Louis off the draw, back to Perienko. Perienko looking for the trick. Going to move this up to Bolduc. Shot right on, side of the net. Shen with a shot, it's taken away. Back to the point. Blues setting it up again. Taking a look, Buldic's the shot now. That's going to sail around. On the other side. Blues have it, going across ice pass. Walking into the bottom of the faceoff dot, now cycling around. Back to the line. Parenko across, one-timer. That didn't miss by much. Sending it back again. Here's Holloway. Beating it down. Here's another blast. And that one gets steered to the side. Beauduc playing this one up. St. Louis doing a nice job. Puck is free. David Kemp can't get it. Comes to the side of the net. Wall, instead of covering it, let it sit there. And the Blues still have zone possession. Back to the line. Parenko moving this one up. Wanted it back, and Toronto steals. Here comes Toronto. Trying to split free. Here's a long shot as Matthew Nyes just running out of energy. My goodness. Here comes the Blues the other way. The shot is going to go high. Matthews going to turn and hammer this one, but it's going to go out of the Blues bench, and we are going to get a stoppage. 48 seconds to go on the power play.
Really getting some chemistry playing offensively. But
nice.
This is where the value comes.
The old Rick Vive card. Sweet. Get a wave going. That's right, Kathleen. Good call. Maybe we can get that wave going. Maybe it'll start something. Let's get those wave hands going. 3, 2, 1. Hey, get the wave hands up. Get them going. Hey, John, that's awesome. There we go. The wave hands are coming. Hey, maybe that'll help get things going.
Power play time remaining.
48 seconds remaining. Matthews in to take this draw.
Has won 75% and now
putting this back. Marner picking it up. Marner, he's going to clear this one all the way down the ice. I wanted to go for Halloween as the Maple Leafs power play, but I thought I'd give the kids nightmares and scare them all away. Here comes St. Louis, 33 seconds to go on the power play. Trying to bring this one up. Matthews, good job on the penalty kill. Stalling this one up a little bit. This being played down at the line. Blues trying to set it up. They've scored 3 goals here in this period. Here comes Marner. He's got one man to beat. Marner with speed. He's going to now pull up. Marner, a little drag and a shot. And a nice blocker save by Binnington. Good job by Marner, and he eats up some clock. 5 seconds left. 5 seconds to go on the power play. Blues coming up on the line. Here's a shot. That one's going high and wide. That's it. Power play is expired. We're back even as they come out in front. 5-on-5 even strength. Let's see if the Leafs can get something going now. Here comes Toronto. Timmins with the puck. He's going to carry it all the way up and into the blue zone, sending it around behind. Toronto trying to get their forecheck in. Here comes Pontus Holmberg. Holmberg kicking it down low. Domi can't get there. McMahon coming in. He can't get there either. And the Blues going to bank it up and out. Toronto just going to flip it right back in. Obi Goat, how's it going? Welcome in. Down in the corner. Blues doing a nice job. Walker up in here. Domi trying to get it. Domi has it now in the corner. He passes it around, but nobody was there. And the Blues going to come away with this one. Here comes Toronto back in over the line. One-man effort. Toronto's just not skating here at all. Not getting in any good positions. McCabe going to keep this one in. He gets hauled down. The Blues are going to touch it up, and finally, Blues are going to go to the box. The Maple Leafs, Jake McCabe going to draw a penalty. So the Leafs' dreadful power play is coming on. Last time they had a power play, they only had about 20 seconds of a power play before they took one themselves. So welcome in, everyone. If you're just coming in and joining us, welcome to the stream. Again, make sure to smash that like button as you're coming in. And if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We're looking for 5 friends. We need 5 subscribers, only 5, to get us to 800. No, it's definitely not, Scott. Definitely not at all.
So much of the talk the last little while about William Nylander. I mentioned
so I had to get a little repair on the pad there. Binnington's going to come back in, get that fixed up. All right, let's go. Power play time. Decline the power play, take another penalty. Do not subject this. Everybody close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes. We don't want to know what happens on this power play. Matthews off the draw. Back across. Here's Marner. Marner feeding it in front. That gets blocked. Nyes, Marner, Matthews, Pacioretty, and Riley, the squad here for Toronto. Here's a shot. Marner's going to knock it down. And hey, shocker, Blues are going to clear this one out. We suck, can't score anymore, and playing a style that doesn't suit them. Yeah, they're all kinds of wrong right now. They just can't figure it out. But the last couple games, they looked brilliant. So what is so different? Why are they playing with so low energy today when they looked so good the other day? We went as Toronto Maple Leafs super fans to Halloween dance and place third 400 smackaroonies. Oh, Raven, that's awesome. That is sweet. Congratulations.
That second unit power play that they've been trying out gets an
Riley going to drop this one back. The second unit coming in. Domi can't bring it up. Leafs going to turn it over. Ekman Larson fighting for this. And Nylander are going to bring this one back. 1 minute to go in the power play. 1 minute to go in the period. Toronto hasn't even been in the St. Louis zone yet. Here's Nylander trying to do it all himself, cutting in and turning it over. And the Blues setting it all the way down. Ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing history here. The league's last and worst power play. 32 out of 32. Toronto Maple Leafs. 30 seconds to go on the power play. They're looking to hold on to last place. Trying to dig this one free in the corner. Blues working it. Coming in front. No, there it is. Tavares back and across. Domi can't put it in. They try and bank it off. There's an invisible force shield blocking the door as the Leafs cannot score. 10 seconds to go on the power play. The second unit had a chance, but they couldn't find a way of putting it in. And there goes the horn this period. And the power play comes to an end. Wow. All right, let's go to the intermission. Let's talk hockey. All right, here we go. That took a long time to load. It kind of had me worried a minute. All right, let's take a look at these stats, and then we'll break down the 3 St. Louis Blue goals. Taking a look, 20 shots to 18. Toronto had 8 shots in that period. The Blues had 14. Wow, 14 shots. Hits 14-12, St. Louis to Toronto. 24 faceoffs won by the Maple Leafs. That's great, though. 63%. Toronto 0 for 2 on the power play. The only good news is St. Louis is 0 for 3. Taking a look at the giveaways, 7-10. Again, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that giveaway number. Don't want to see 14, 15 giveaways, but if they can hold around under 10, that's okay. 2 takeaways each team, 10 block shots for each squad. All right, let's break this one down. We're going to start with Colton Parienko's first of 2. Mr. Buck, it will come, but only the Leafs can be so bad with such great players. That's so true, right? They have so much talent on this team. They cannot figure it out. All right, Parienko. Oh, it would help if I... Oh, can you guys see it? You can't see it. All right, Parienko. He's up here. Big number 55. Puck is in the corner, right? Puck is here right by Nathan Walker. Walker picks it up. Kempf checks him. He tries to get past Riley. He can't. And now here's already part of the problem forming. You see Parienko is up top, right? He's all alone up here. You scooch down the other side. You got Suter who's cheating up. Then look where all your Maple Leafs are. Bobby McMann, Ekman Larson, David Kempf, Morgan Riley, 4 of them in a line. 2 of them behind the goal line. 2 of them up top. Who's Bobby McMann covering? The puck is over here. The puck is in front of Bobby McMann. Who is Bobby McMann covering? Now, his man really should be watching the defender. But what is he doing? He's got a man in front of him doing nothing. Holmberg is over here. Now, I think Holmberg thinks he's going to intercept and take this. But the Maple Leafs already right now are in trouble. The play is going to continue. It's going to come to the point, right? It comes to Parienko. The Leafs separate. Parienko shoots it in fast. Holmberg is caught in no man's land. David Kempf in no man's land. Then you got in front, Sundqvist is here, and so is Ekman Larson, and that shot just goes right in. So let's refresh this. Again, puck comes around behind the net. Picked up. They're going to work it. And as it comes to Parienko, if I can stop this before he shoots, bam, there's the shot. Look at this. Joseph Woll is looking through 1, 2, 3 bodies. Joseph Woll has to see through 3 bodies, and he's got Ekman Larson in his peripheral to try and stop this. So there's no chance that he stops this. In front of the net, you had number 70, Oscar Sundqvist. Now, Sundqvist was standing in front of the net, and he had his stick kind of up. He had his stick raised. Coming along on the other side, Ekman Larson was standing there, and Ekman Larson was standing there literally like jousting, like this, with Sundqvist. Instead, what he has to do is put a shoulder in, lean on the guy, or lean on him this way, or cross-check him, push him, get him out front of that net. Ekman Larson was kind of just going, hey, let's sword fight. I'm Luke. You're the Emperor. I'm Luke. All right, there you go. I'm going to cut off your hand now. You got to be Darth Vader. That's what they're doing in front of the net. No, come on. Ekman Larson, you know better. You got to move him out. You cannot let him stand there. Cannot do that. That's why the first goal went in. Not Joseph Woll's fault at all. There was absolutely nothing that could have been done. So that was a tough play. Let's take a look at Jordan Kyrou's goal, because this is not going to get any easier to watch. Let me actually stop this and refresh this, bring this back up here. Yeah, Dennis, very, very sloppy. Here's Kyrou's goal. So Kyrou, he is set. Let's see. Kyrou, you can see in the zone, Tavares is going to turn it over. Here comes the breakout. So you got Parienko back here. Here is Braden Shen. Over here is Holloway, and number 25 is going to be your goal scorer, Kyrou. So they have 4 Blues players breaking out. You got Tanev and McCabe back. Nylander is going up here for the hit. Tavares and Pacioretty caught behind. So when the play moves in, okay, it starts to expand a little bit. You got your 3 Blues coming in. You got good positioning. Tanev is up on the puck carrier here. McCabe, he can either take Shen or he can fall away to Parienko, depending on where that puck goes. And Nylander, he can either get up and help on 81 if need be, or he's in good position to take on Kyrou. As this works through, now things start to sputter a little bit. The puck is dropped. Here, McCabe's still backing up. Nylander has a man. He's now left here. He's going to take number 10, and Patrick Tavares catching up. But Perienko has a lane. He could have went up on the far side. And here it comes, stepping to that face-off dot. The shot comes across, and it hits McCabe and goes in. So, again, we'll play this one. A pretty textbook breakout play here. The Leafs had good coverage, some good positioning, but an unfortunate break as this shot goes and it hits the inside of the foot of Jake McCabe and goes in. So just a very unlucky bounce. Luke, I'm your father. Search your heart. Let me have the goal. Do it for your father. Like just so bad. All right, let's go on to the next one. Colton Perienko's second of the game, third of the season. All right, let's refresh this. So here we go. Oh, is it not playing? There we go. Now we're playing. So you can see here the puck carrier has it. Here's Holloway coming in. We've got number 76, Bulldog, coming in the middle. And again, some good coverage here. Ekman Larson on his man, Tanev on his man, Austin Matthews kind of watching Suter here, and of course Nylander watching his man. Now it was a power play situation, so they're setting. Here it comes again. The Leafs are in the box. You know, depending on how they shuffle, sometimes they play a nice box. Matthews will shift over. If Nylander shifts over, it creates a diamond. But here's Suter coming in. They're going to shift, and what happens here is Matthews comes over, right? Nylander doesn't pitch over enough, but Tanev, as he comes across, the shot goes in and is a bit of a screen. So we'll play this again. So well-positioned play, but as the shot is coming, you see Tanev is over here on this side. Tanev is going to cross right in front, and it's going to screen Wall. So there he is in front. You could see, oh, I stopped it too late. But you could see Tanev was just back over here when the shot came right in front of Wall, and Wall, no chance to stop it. So again, three very unlucky plays, three goals that you can't fault the goaltender on any of them. That was just a very, very, very tough play. Come on, Sammy, open the rest of our cards. You want to? Oh, I do. I want to open them so badly. But I got, okay, fine. You talked me into it. We're going to open the rest of them. Len, you talked me into it because I got to hit something. The Leafs are playing bad. We got to hit something, right? If I don't hit something good, I'm going buying another box of cards tomorrow. I'm not going to have time tomorrow. Let's see. Here we go. Ah, darn it. Nothing. True North. Oh, come on. Give us a good card. I'm so mad. I've have such bad luck. Such bad luck with hockey cards lately. It's not even funny. And when you don't get the cards that I get one of them, you can buy one. That's right. All right. Need a franchise trio. Just give me something. Give me something. I'll take it. It's Emotion Phenom, Zach Benson. Zach Benson Phenoms. Not what I'm looking for. Come on. Come on. Watch me hit like an autographed Sidney Crosby card. I will laugh so hard. I got 2 packs left. Tim Hortons, I'm very upset with you. You gotta be kidding me. Frozen Hot Shots. Last pack out of a box of 100. No trios. No retros. No nothing. This is not going to make me happy. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Kaprizov above the rink. Like, seriously? Terrible. Terrible. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so angry. I live by Tim Hortons, never go in. I'm never buying Tim Hortons cards again. I'm so mad. Okay. I gotta look right now. I gotta look. Let's see. What are the costs? What are the costs of the new ones? Oh, I'm so angry. I can't believe it. Okay, where are we going? I gotta look. Hockey cards. See, now you guys. See, I gotta get something. I need to hit something good. Okay, let's see. What are our prices? Ugh, I'm not buying those. It's ridiculous. We want Future Watch. I gotta make this window bigger. I'm looking at prices to see what the SPA is. I can't even find it on here. 2000 S. Are you serious? Come on. One box of 23-24 Upper Deck SPA, so SP Authentic, $500, $499.95. I'm not spending $500 on a box of SPA. There is 0% chance that is happening. Oh. Box of Series 1, Upper Deck Series 1 is $144.95. But there's nobody really good. I mean, there are some decent players in there, but not going to get your money back from that. Oh, my goodness. All right. I'm going to have to do some soul searching. Do I really want to buy a box of Series 1? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I know. I know. I can't believe SPA is that much. You know why? Because Bedard is in there. That's why. I think the Leafs are upset because the NHL made them play on Halloween and they missed out on trick-or-treating. That's really funny. Well, I hope they're upset. I hope they get going. Like I said, 1 in 100 packs. Yours is 1 in 101. Right, Jonathan? Oh, my goodness. I should go back to the Tim Hortons and say, Tim Hortons, I didn't get one of these. They're supposed to be 1 in 100, so I want a refund of my box. Well, hey, it was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the card openings. Just buy my Marchand. You can smile. Jonathan, if it was anybody else, I would consider it, but I can't bring myself to buying a Marchand card. Is it true card price at Timmy's goes down when the promo's over? So Len, it's not that the price goes down. I mean, some locations might want to just get rid of them. But to be honest with you, there's not a lot of value in the Tim Hortons hockey cards. The base cards for any series don't have a lot of value, but the inserts themselves don't have a ton of value. The certain ones like the trios do, and the one Jonathan is talking about there has a little bit of value, but there are also redemption cards. Like a couple of years ago, I got a Matthew Dumba redemption autograph cards, a special redemption card. I also hit so last year, 2 years ago, the #1 draft pick. So I got a redemption Slavkovsky limited edition card, and I couldn't get rid of those for anything. So a lot of the Tim Hortons cards, it's kind of like if you hit something in the first couple of days, you can flip it for some decent money. But by this time, there's not a lot of great value in the Tim Hortons stuff. But Tim Hortons is prettier. They actually do a nice quality card. It is certainly a nice quality card. It's a fun little promotion, but again, no crazy value. Now, unless you pull the 1 of 87, autographed Sidney Crosby as a kid, in the Timbit jersey card. But for the most part, not much. And that goes for Upper Deck Series 1 and 2 as well. Like in the regular cards, again, base cards are not worth anything. They have their insert cards where most of them aren't worth anything. Really, if you're buying Series 1 and 2 of Upper Deck, you're buying for the chance to get a good Young Gun card. And usually there's a couple superstars in each one. where you could resell the card for $100, $50. But of course, after a couple weeks, the product is out, the pricing drops significantly of those players. So if you're investing in a card hobby, you got to decide what you want to do. Are you collecting for the sake of collecting? For me, I like collecting for the sake of collecting. I like having these. Sure, one day, if I decide to sell, would I like to get some money back from what I've invested in it? Absolutely. Like I have Connor McDavid, graded 9.5, which is probably going for like $2,000. I could sell it for easily, maybe a little more. But I don't want to, because then I won't have a Connor McDavid card anymore. I have Austin Matthews, Young Guns. I have Marner, Nylander, all those guys. I could have flipped them over the years, but I like to have them because they're part of my collection. Kim, how's it going? Welcome in with the Go Leafs Go. Good to see you. So when you're card collecting, you really have to determine, are you collecting because you want to collect? Like me, I like to get the full sets. I try to get the full sets, and the inserts and stuff are kind of just bonus. But if you're collecting as an investment, you have to be willing to invest to pull off some of those cards. So when you get these, $500 boxes with the autographed rookie cards or the jersey patches, you have to be willing to invest the money to try and get those big expensive cards. And quite frankly, I'm not in a position where I'm willing or able to do that. So for me, it's a hobby, and it's just a lot of fun. You do another card opening. Yeah, I definitely will. Next, whatever I get next, we'll definitely do another card opening for sure. My girlfriend and wife, over 40,000 cards of baseball and hockey. Wow, she has them cataloged on a site. Yeah, Kevin, that's important, right? I started doing that, not with everything, but with my Young Guns and my rookie cards. You got to start those Excel sheets, right? You got to start cataloging them and writing down what you have and keeping track. Because otherwise, you'll come across something, you'll be, oh, I really want that card. And you might not realize if you have it or not. So you definitely have to do it. The autograph one card pack is $150, right? Yeah, see, Jonathan, I've never done any of those. I've watched a lot of card breaks. Guys shouting out $150. I think it used to be $249 if I'm not mistaken. But you watch guys cracking that, right? $150. Most of the time, you're getting a card that's worth like $10, right? You're not getting the your money's worth out of it. That's the problem. Oh, I have it all, Sam. I painted Leafs and Raptors. I've given Obi Go Kenobi. Did you really? I didn't know that. What did you paint for them? Of giving more stuff away. What did you paint? Obi Goat, do you have a link where you have some of your stuff? I'd love to look at it. I didn't know you painted for them. All right, let's get going. It's period time. I lost track of time. Let's go. Game on. How are the Leafs going to come back? What are they going to do? Their change room. Obi Goat, I had no idea.
St. Louis scoring 3 times in the middle.
You have like memorabilia and stuff you're selling or getting rid of? Let me know. I'd be interested in real stuff. That's cool.
It's interesting, Chris. It's second period. The Leafs have scored half their goals
this
season, and to get shut out in that one.
Yeah, Obi Goat, send me an email. I'd love to kind of hear what you have and what you're looking to get rid of. Shot right on. It's going to be held. All right, let's see how the Leafs are going to bounce back. Let's see how the Leafs are going to come through. How are they going to respond to this team? This is it. Last 20 minutes. Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm a sucker for memorabilia and stuff.
After the game to St. Paul to play a very impressive
off the draw, this one coming back.
Minnesota Wild team.
St. Louis with it, going around behind the net, trying to come out in front. They can't. This one going to be dumped all the way down. As the second period started. Third period now, Rich. Third period. We're just going to forget completely about the second period. I painted their 2008-2010 Washington. Oh, wow. So the good days. That's amazing.
An interesting game tomorrow. It'll be the third
Toronto with the puck, cycling around in their own end. Riley going to play this across. Banking it off the boards. Maple Leafs bring it to the Blues side. Tavares couldn't contain it. It came out. St. Louis now. They're going to look to bring this to the red line, hammering this one in. This coming around. Toronto trying to stop them, but St. Louis just too strong. Holmberg caught out of position. A blast is going to go just wide. The shooting gallery is opening up here. Let's go. That's true, John. That's true. St. Louis coming back with this, playing it across. Toronto's going to intercept. Here's Holmberg with a shot. That gets blocked. Another shot. Comes there in the high slot. Domi shooting. That one gets blocked. Holy blocking, Batman. That's right, Kevin, we do. This coming down low. Sending it around is Torpachenko. It's sitting right there. Trying to pick this one up. Toronto, Holmberg can't. Domi flipping this one down the ice. McMahon on the far side. He's going after it. McMahon intercepts. And St. Louis takes it right back. This coming down all the way down the ice. Tanev with it. Toronto's going to switch up. Get some new legs going. The fourth line coming on. This pass is going to come through the middle. Kempf up to Lorentz. Lorentz shooting. That one's kicked aside. Came right to Kempf. He's going to try and play it in front. Couldn't get it to Reeves. Reeves trying to get up on his man, and he's going to be strong on Walker. Reeves giving a shot to Walker. Walker standing up to Reeves. Comes back to Wall. Wall had to be careful. Now Kempf is going to move this. Here's Kempf. Going to flip this up. Walker still going at it. Walker being real aggressive here. He's going to come in and bang McCabe. He's not big, but he's showing a lot of heart in this game. Holy moly. Nathan Walker, 5'9", 187 pounds. Standing up to Ryan Reeves and others. I have a school yearbook with the Leafs to score, Maple Leaf Gardens. Oh, cool. Maple Leaf Gardens was the best. I love Maple Leaf Gardens so very much. This being flipped up and all the way down the ice. Here come the Blues again with a shot. That one is knocked down. Turn around at the side of the net. This to the line. Toronto's going to chip it out. Pass across. Here comes Nyes. Up, cutting around the corner. Nyes going to play this one up. It's taken away by the Blues. The Blues trying to get it to Matthews. He couldn't control it. Kirienko playing this one up. Marner going all the way back. Setting it up. Long pass up ahead is going to be tipped into the Blues zone. Dak with it. Who scored the last goal at Maple Leaf Gardens? I know this. It was a fighter. Here they come. It was, oh, I can't remember. I know who it is. It's on the tip of my tongue. Zoran, how's it going? Welcome in. But it was a fighter. I just can't remember who it was. Picked up here by Shen. Shen relaying it around. Kyrou cycling. He's going to play it back. It's going to come out and over the blue line. Taking it away. Blues back with it. Here comes St. Louis. St. Louis in over the line with a shot. Wall made the save. Rebound is right there, side of the net. He has to scramble back. Toronto running into each other in their own zone. Timmins trying to play this up. Finally, Pacioretty getting it out. Toronto struggling here big time. This flip down in the corner. Timmins going after it. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the first goal at the ACC. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Picked up here by McMahon. McMahon is rushing with it. McMahon going to bring this one in. He's going to roll this down in the corner. Behind Domi with it. Domi going to play this one across. Here's a quick shot. That one is getting knocked down. Trying to come through. In front, it's down. They can't get it out.
And now out at center, the Blues just play it to the
Toronto really trying to work through here. Two Leafs run into each other. They collide and go down.
Holmberg was exhausted after that offensive zone shift. Tried to get to the bench.
This one coming out and around. Here comes St. Louis right in. A shot right on. That's going to be grabbed and held on to.
A save and holds on.
Well, that's the third one from
Then
that
I also
very
worked for
angle
Bobby
there on the
Bond.
left side.
No
And
way.
early
He and his
on
sons
here,
had a
just
construction
couple of
company.
cross-seam
That
passes.
is
That one
so
gets tipped
cool.
there. Neighbors has a good chance in tight, but you
Bobby
can see the
Bond.
positioning by Walt
Wow,
Joseph with
that's
the pass.
going
Nice
back.
chip by Cairo, and Holloway tries to go
Yeah,
up over
Bob
the shoulder.
Probert. Bob
This
Probert
is one
scored
for Pontus Holmberg.
the
Just a
final
good job in
NHL
the corner,
goal
and you
at
gotta
Maple
take
Leaf
everything
Gardens.
you
I was
can to
right.
the net. Here's the change, and just an errant bump. Both guys were
So
exhausted.
Bob Probert had the
Ready to
last
get
goal
off,
at Maple
and
Leaf
maybe glad
Gardens.
that they were able to.
Mitch Marner heads north.
He was one tough guy, that's
Open
for
the scoring
sure.
tonight. Now Pareko
Hey,
back
Leo,
the
what's
other
going
way.
on?
There's Jake
Leo,
Neighbors
I
trying
see
to
you.
cut
I
in.
see you there.
Neighbors to
Here it
the
is.
inside.
St. Louis driving it down. Man down, trying to scramble this one out.
He's able to play it away
St.
from
Louis
the
again,
front of
totally
the net.
outplaying Toronto right now. Maple Leafs only 2 shots here in this period.
Trying to buy a little time.
We're
for a
under
change,
14
and didn't
minutes
get
to
it
go.
deep. But now
Leafs have to
they're
get
able
coming. They have to
get
get
off.
going. Oh, last Leaf. Oh, I have no idea.
Pareko
No
off
idea.
the boards. Tipped by
Down in the
Walker.
corner, this is coming around. Tanev
Behind the net.
back to pick it up. If you're
Up
just
ahead
coming
with
in, welcome.
Pacioretty.
Please do hit
No
that
icing.
subscribe for us if you're
Waved
coming in.
off as
We'd love for you to come back and join us tomorrow for the
He has
second of a
the
back-to-back.
set to
Toronto
get
in
away.
front with a shot. That one goes wide. Leafs taking on the Wild tomorrow.
Comes close. McCabe
Here's a blast from
shot.
McCabe down in
Pennington
front.
got a jump on that.
And this one being
Pacioretty
peeled out.
tied up, couldn't get a
Derek
stick on the
King.
rebound.
Wow, Derek King. That's a name
A
from the
couple of
past.
chances for the Tavares line. Here in the
I liked
third
him.
period,
Him and Chris
Nylander
King. I
goes to
actually
work.
didn't mind them at all.
Here comes William
Nylander in, gonna throw this one across to Tavares. Tavares blindly passing it into the slot. It's picked off by the Blues. And the Blues gonna move this around into the Leaf zone. Blues totally controlling this hockey game right now. Toronto is running out of steam. Back in the corner, Tavares playing it to the line. Here's a shot. That one's sailing just wide.
Sailed wide of the net.
Holmberg needs to go. I'm sorry, he's been a mess here today.
Now deflected
This one
back
being
into
flipped
the
down.
zone by Holloway.
Toronto back to pick this one up. Gonna hammer it around the boards. Holmberg can't get it out. He's spinning around in circles. He did about 3 circles there. Finally, the Leafs get this one out. It's in the neutral zone. McMahon, he can't get it. And the Blues bringing it right back in. The Blues pass across. Back to the point. St. Louis curling around. Leafs are in trouble. Here's Benoit. He's going to play this over. Can't get it to McManus. Shen intercepted. Shen sending it back to Benoit. Finally, Benoit up to Holmberg. Holmberg gets nailed. And he's going to head right off to the bench. Domi going in deep here. And Domi gets tripped up by Suter. He goes right back at Peryenko, thinking it was Peryenko. Domi and Peryenko still talking about it. And the referees are going to blow this one down.
Well, John Tavares had a
Wow,
post
the
earlier
big
in
struggle.
game.
Todd, that's
another
right.
chance.
Not again. Not again. They are going to a commercial break as the Leafs trying to find their game. And as Todd says, not again. What period was it that King scored? My goodness. I don't know. Second period? I have no idea. Coming up in just a short little while, Jake Paul against Iron Mike Tyson. I am excited for this one. Paul against Tyson. I was right. Oh, it was second period. Nice. Paul versus Tyson. That is going to be awesome. November 15th on Netflix. If you are a Netflix viewer, make sure you check that out. That is going to be one heck of a fight. I hope Mike Tyson clobbers him. Tyson, man, if you watch his training videos, he can still go. He's still super, super fast. I would love to see Tyson absolutely mop the floor with him. So it is going to be a fun one. This one was supposed to be a fun one, but somebody forgot to tell the Maple Leafs that they had a hockey game going on. They are not looking good here today. I was surprised. Yeah, Jonathan, I was kind of surprised he accepted it. You know, Jake Paul's been knocking out guys. Jake Paul's been fighting tough. So very, very impressed to see Tyson kind of takes the challenge. The last thing a fighter loses is their punch. That's true, Rich. The mind goes long before the punch. Lee, I'm not sure. I assume it's going to be late. I assume they're going to have a full undercard and they probably won't go on. You know, the main event won't be till the end. but it's going to be very late. So I don't know the official timing of it yet, but I'm excited. All right, so let's see. They're coming back. Let's see what Toronto's going to do. How are they going to get back in this one? But it's abysmal. This has been the second period was atrocious. The third period right now has not been great. Matthews off the draw, trying to get this one back. Nylander getting over to Riley. Riley sending it through. Matthews trying to dig it free. And we got a little bit of a scrap side of the net. Marner got taken down. Matthews and Riley coming to Marner's defense. Marner got absolutely dropped at the side of the net. So Nylander getting in there.
Matthews and Marner, and it almost pays off. Good effort at the front of the net. And
really digging through here.
I think at the end he is.
So Matthews is going to get the only penalty here. So Marner gets absolutely destroyed here by Suter. Suter should be going. Matthews comes in and jumps Suter. You got to be kidding me. You're sending Matthews, but you're not sending Suter? What an absolute joke. Suter absolutely came over and destroys Marner, where he was nowhere near the puck, nowhere near the play. So that should be an interference or roughing on Suter. Nothing is called. So Matthews is going to get the only penalty. Unbelievable. That's ridiculous. So, horrendous call here. Obviously, nothing's going to get overturned. So the fourth penalty here for power play for the Blues. Toronto has really only had one full power play. That is not cool at all. Matthews going to the box. This coming around, Jake McCabe kind of takes a shot. And they keep going. David Kemp gets tied up there. And now David Kemp is going to take his man down. The refs are just losing total control of this game. Jake McCabe is going to step up on Buchnevich. In the corner coming around, Jake McCabe with a monster hit. Absolutely destroys. And now Pontus Holmberg gets taken down by Neighbors. And Holmberg is up. Buchnevich going to jump Holmberg from behind. And there we got a scrap. Pontus Holmberg drops the gloves. And he's getting absolutely filled in by Buchnevich. Buchnevich gets destroyed, or destroys Pontus Holmberg. Jake Neighbors going nuts. Berube is screaming at the bench. Oh my God, he's telling Tavares, giving Tavares some instructions. But Pontus Holmberg absolutely gets mugged. And good for Pontus Holmberg stepping up to fight his own battles here. But David Kemp, he gets tied up and hooked. Then he takes Neighbors down. And then here comes Jake McCabe, absolutely floors Texier with a beautiful hit. And then Buchnevich and Holmberg go at it. Buchnevich just jumps over Holmberg, trying to drive his head down on the ice. And then Holmberg jumps up, and Matthews is sitting there raising the arms going, what the F? So the referees have completely lost control here. Let's see what the calls are going to be here.
Should be a little 4-on-4 here.
So Holmberg is going to go for fighting. Obviously, Buchnevich is going for fighting. You telling me you're not calling anything else? So it looks like Neighbors is in the box as well. So Neighbors is going to go for the initial slash. Okay, so that works out. So the penalty is negated. We're going to get 4-on-4 for a minute and a half. And then the Leafs will have a 30-second penalty, or power play, excuse me.
Hadouken! Prepare to fight.
That was crazy. So we got some 4-on-4 hockey coming up here. Mike Tyson skate. Yeah, so we got 4-on-4 hockey for 1:31. Then the Leafs will have a 29-second power play. So let's see. Leafs need to get one here. They got to get something going. Shen against Domi. Domi's going to win it back to Ekman-Larsson. Going to give it over to Nylander. Nylander, he's coming down. Going to drop it here. A lot of crisscrossing going on. Domi going to drop it here for Riley. Riley to the middle for Nylander. Nylander playing it back up in front for Riley, and he puts it just wide. Riley back to the line. Ekman Larson feeding it over to Nylander. Dropping it back. Here's a one-timer from Domi. I think he hit the post, and the Blues going to come back the other way. Here comes St. Louis. All right, Horror, we'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. This one is getting knocked back. Through the neutral zone, Nylander. He's going to try and swipe at it. Can't move this one. This coming all the way back. 50 seconds left to 4-on-4 hockey. Here's a cross-ice pass. Jake McCabe with it now. McCabe, he's going to carry it up. He's going to feed it over to Nyes. Nyes. He's going to spin around. Nyes off the boards, putting it down low. Toronto got to move their feet up to Marner. Marner takes it off his skate, and the Leafs going to back this one up. Norman, hello there. Look out. St. Louis trying to take it away from Marner. Marner going to back up with this one. Marner going to go cross-ice pass. Nyes is breaking. He wants it. He gets it, but he can't control it. St. Louis going to turn and go. Here come the Blues. They're going to pass it across into the Leaf zone. Taking a look. Holloway. He's going to run into McCabe. And this goes around behind the Leaf net. Nyes going to pick it up. Nyes, he's going to pass it right back to Joseph Wall. And Wall going to pass it over to McCabe. That's it. 4-on-4 is over. Leafs now have a very short power play. They're taking too much time getting organized. And McCabe blows his pass to Tavares. And the Blues have possession. They're going to send this all the way down the ice. The Leafs only have 10 seconds remaining on their power play. I don't even think they're going to get an opportunity. Here's Riley putting it up to Matthews. Matthews flipping it to Tavares. Tavares bringing it in, putting it across. Power play about to come to an end. Pass through the crease. That hit somebody in front. Didn't get all the way through. Tavares knocking it down. Riley playing it around behind the net. Matthews going in the corner. He can't get it, and the Blues sending this all the way down the ice. Neighbors running up on Ekman Larson. Ekman Larson and Neighbors doing battle. Riley peels it away, but gives it away. Side of the net. Ekman Larson back over to David Kemp. Kemp getting this one out of the zone. He's still trying to battle up on it. Comes to Nylander. Nylander driving through, goes upstairs. Penalty coming up here to the St. Louis Blues as Joseph is going to go to the box for holding. Wow. With 8:40 to go here in the third period, the Maple Leafs are looking for anything to get things going. Oh my goodness. Wow. They just can't get it. They need 2 goals. They got 8:40. It is still absolutely possible. It is still absolutely possible, but they need to find a way, and they need to find a way in a hurry. They're at commercial break right now. When they're going to come back, the Maple Leafs will go on a power play. Now, their power play is the worst in the league. The worst in the league. They have struggled, and they just can't seem to get anything going. They get, for the second time this season, cannot seem to beat Binnington. They now have 8 shots in this period to match what they did in the second period. But they are struggling. They are doing a great job in the face-off circle. 65.9%, 16 hits, 11 block shots. The giveaway numbers are starting to creep up, but they need to get it going. Henry, yes, they need to do it on this power play. They gotta find it. Now is the time. They need to turn this around. It's been so bad. Their power play has been dreadful. They need to figure out. They need to get it going. Worst in the league. That's right, Brian. Worst in the league. Absolutely dreadful. Let's see if they can do it. Let's get those Go Leafs Go chants going. Let's get the Go Leafs Go chants going in the chat. Let's see if we can bring that beacon of positivity to the boys in blue. If we can turn this around for them. Let's go. Let's get this one going. You can't even find the key. Norman, what key are we looking for? Oh, my goodness. This has been dreadful. 8:40 to go. They need 2 goals. They can score in bunches. We've seen it before. But they got to start getting some momentum. 2 minutes on the clock. The time is now, boys in blue. The time is now. There it is. Those Go Leafs Go coming. If you're just coming in, if you're just joining us, welcome to the stream.
and try to get you
Make
back
sure you
into the
hit
hockey
that
game
thumbs
here.
up and make sure you hit that
Tavares got Wade
subscribe for us
Matthews
here
beating
tonight.
on the drop, and the Blues
We need
get
some
a
help in
quick
those subscribe numbers.
Boy, face-offs just so important.
Maria,
There's
hello
the
there,
difference
welcome in.
there of killing 20 seconds of
Here
a
comes
power play,
Riley.
you still
Riley
don't
with
have
it.
your
Going to
setup.
drop this one back.
Pyro for three, a couple
Again,
of those
20
abbreviated
seconds now
power
gone.
plays.
Up over the line. Toronto going to play this to the corner. Here's a quick shot. Picked up by Matthews on the rebound. Matthews with it at the side. To Riley at the point. Over to the far side. Nylander. Nylander cycling around. Don't do this again. Nylander to Riley to Matthews. Matthews cycling around. St. Louis being really aggressive here, not giving the Leafs anything. Matthews trying to get by. Matthews going to reverse it. Somebody shoot the damn puck. Here's Marner coming back. His shot gets deflected and up out of bounds. Like, come on, you pass it around for 40 seconds. Somebody shoot the puck. Absolutely ridiculous right now.
Here to assist.
Holy cow.
When you think of a
Like,
linebacker in football, that's
shoot.
just a spider
How many times do we have to
quarterback,
talk
not allowing
about
him to
this?
Get over the line. There was Shen with Matthews there. He just followed him around.
Here we
Anytime
go,
the puck
off the
went to
draw.
other side, as soon
Leafs
as it
going to win
came
this
back,
one
he
bad.
was
No, they don't.
beside
St. Louis
and
takes it
really
away,
attacked
and they're going to
Matthews.
flip
Didn't
this
give him
down.
any open ice to try to get anything through
Wall's
the
going
net.
to get here first. Here comes St. Louis. Up on the pinch. Nice move. Here comes Riley. Riley going to play it over to Matthews, who tried to take it off his skate and missed it. Willie had to back it up. Gets it to Marner to Tavares. Tavares cycling it back to Riley. Riley, cross ice. See, that should have been a shot. Why looking for the extra pass? Down low is Nylander. Nylander to Tavares. Shoot that. He does. And a nice save by Binnington. All you got to do is put pucks at the net. 38 seconds left to go in the power play, and they barely shot the puck. You gotta shoot the puck. Too much passing by this Leaf team. This is not a broken record. This is not a broken record. Shoot the puck. All right, here we go. 38 seconds. Off the draw, back to Ekman Larson. Ekman Larson, he throws it towards the front. Grabbed by Binnington. He's going to drop, and they're going to clear this all the way down. 30 seconds remaining. 30 seconds remaining. Joseph Wall, he's going to stop it here. Here comes Ekman Larson. Ekman Larson, he's going to play this up to Nyes. Nyes dumping it in. He's going to take the bump. Side of the net. Comes down low. Toronto in front to Nyes. Nyes gets moved by Peryanko. Ekman Larson playing it across. 10 seconds left. Drop for Ekman Larson. He was around his man. He goes up. He shoots. And that misses the net. Domi with it now. 2 seconds to go. Power play has expired. Shoot the puck. There's a shot. It gets knocked down. And St. Louis is going to clear. Another terrible penalty. 3 shots, though. 3 shots. Oh, my gosh. Just atrocious. Norman, what are we going to do with this team? How are we going to get this team going? Down around behind. Reeves in here trying to get it. Reeves cycling it for Lorentz. He can't get it. Here's a shot in front, trying to jam it in. They score, Lorentz. Holy, thank you, Steven. Steven Lorentz. Thank you, Steven. Putting this one in, my goodness. There we go. Leafs finally get a goal. It's the 4th line. David Kemp at the side of the net jamming. It comes free. And good old Uncle Steve finds it and just puts this around the leg and in. Holy moly, Lorentz getting the job done. Peter says it's too late. It can't be. Leafs only go for that Selly highlight reel shot on the first power play. That's why they always seem to get shot down. You're not wrong, JB. You're not wrong. All right, 6 minutes to go. Leafs need one more. 6 minutes to go. Off the draw. Maybe that goal will give them some energy. Here's Nyes in front to Marner. He can't pull the trigger. That's right. Fat lady isn't singing, but she's gargling with the water, warming up the vocal cords. There it is. Kim's dropping the goal emoji in there. Here comes St. Louis back in over the line. Kemp and McCabe picking up the assist. Around in the corner. Toronto going to play this one up, cycling around. Marner, look out with the giveaway. And the Blues going to play this back down in the corner. That's right. They need one more. They need one more now. 3-2 is the score. Here, putting this in front, St. Louis shooting, and that one gets knocked down. Kyrou stepping into one. Wow. Let's go. Wall going to leave this here for Ekman Larsson. Ekman Larsson turning around. He's going to carry this one ahead. Long pass up over the line. Nylander coming in. Going to play it in front. Big rebound is there, but they couldn't pick it up. The Leafs couldn't get it. The Blues do a nice job. There's a big hit thrown by Ekman Larsson. He's got to be careful with those big hits. The last two of them he's got in trouble for. Toronto going to play this in the middle. 4:50 to go. Riley over to Nylander. Nylander with speed. Has Pacioretty breaking. Sharp angle shot knocked down. Rebound comes back to Willie. Willie playing this one back up. Puck comes to Nylander. Look out. He ran right into the St. Louis Blues player. And here comes Kyrou. Kyrou's got a step. Shoots. Rebound. And that's deflected wide. Nylander getting it to Pacioretty. Patch trying to get this to the line, and it's going to come out. Yes, Pacioretty digging for it. St. Louis Blues player, Holloway's bucket popped off. He's got to go to the bench. Everybody's changing it up. 4:15 to go now. I have lots of one-of-a-kind memorabilia, photos with all the athletes. Awesome, Obi, I cannot wait. I'm excited. In the corner, trying to pick it up. Tanev and Domi digging for it. Timmins comes away with it. Timmins cycling, and a pass this ahead to Domi. Domi, long pass up to McMahon. McMahon, can he turn the corner? Sharp angle, rebound was there, but again, they couldn't get the rebound. Big rebounds being given up here. Toronto, Lawrence falling in the neutral zone. Here comes Ekman Larsson going to dump it in. 3:30 to go. 3:30 to go now here in this period. This coming around at the side. Toronto going to hold it in. Playing it to Bobby McMahon. Bobby McMahon played it over. Back to the line. Here's Ekman Larsson. He's going to shoot. Knock the St. Louis Blues stick right out of his hands. Marner putting this over. Cross ice pass, that's going to be high, and it's going to come out, so Ekman Larsson has to peel back. Everyone has to tag up. Comes back in, given to Marner. Marner, cross ice for Matthews. Matthews, he's getting pushed up in the boards. Loose puck. Nye's trying to dig at it. Nye's flipping it for Matthews. Matthews gets driven hard into the boards. Right on the numbers. Wow. And this coming all the way down. 2:53 to go. Riley with it now. Nyes takes it from him. Nyes going to carry this one up. Nyes flipping it up in the corner. That's interference, ref. Matthews takes his man into the corner. Matthews to Nyes. He shoots. Great save, Binnington. Cycling this around. Comes back to Matthews. Tried to go between the legs of the Blues player and couldn't. Here comes St. Louis. Down the near side. Shen gets hit hard into the boards. And he goes down. Here comes Pacioretty. Patch is going to carry this one up. Long shot deflected wide. Gets the rebound, sending it in front. Tipped by Tavares. That doesn't miss by much. 2 minutes to go. Blues carrying this one up. They're going to roll this one in. If you're just joining us, welcome to the show. Welcome to the stream. Make sure you hit that subscribe. We're going to be here tomorrow covering the Minnesota Wild Maple Leaf game. Leafs coming in. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. Blues have it. Leafs can't get control. Blues going to flip it out. Toronto now going to get it just inside their zone. Up to Matthews. Matthews cycling around, going to feed it across. Dangerous play. Marner bringing this one in. Leafs finally with some control. I assume Wall's going to head to the bench. And he does. Empty net for the Maple Leafs. 6-on-5 situation. Over to Marner. Oh, he waited too long to shoot. You got to one-time that. Matthews coming around now. Matthews down low. He's cycling around. Austin Matthews to the point. Put it towards the net. Nylander, Marner. Somebody shoot the puck. Stop passing it. Marner, shoot the puck. And he gives it away, and St. Louis clears this. Matthews and Marner, too many passes, and this comes all the way down. 1:05 to go. Let's go. Matthews to Tavares. What a terrible pass. Tavares gets hammered. This coming down into the blue zone. They're digging at it. And Shen is going to dig this one out. Marner picking it up. He's going to give it to Riley. Riley to Nylander. He walks in, turns the puck over, and the Blues going to get this one out. The Blues with an empty net. Buchnevich, he shoots. He scores. unbelievable. That was just atrocious. Oh my God. Horrible, horrible playing when you pull the goaltender. What is Matthews and Marner doing? They are passing it back and forth. Each of them had a clear shot. Neither of them shot the puck. Marner had a great opportunity early, but instead of shooting it right away, he stick-handled it and then shot. Absolutely horrendous play with the man advantage. That is just terrible. My goodness. If you're just coming in and joining us, thanks for being here. If you're a Leaf fan, I'm sorry it didn't go your way tonight. Make sure to hit that subscribe. Join us tomorrow night for the Leafs and the Minnesota Wild. Hopefully it's going to be a better game. Oh my God, 25 seconds to go. Long pass up. Lorentz coming in. He's going to get rubbed off the puck. It's going to get knocked out. Oh my goodness. Leafs going to dump it right back in. Nope, it's going to get knocked down. Sent into the Leafs zone. 10 seconds to go. The Leafs just cannot win 3 in a row. This is not the same Leaf team that played the last 2 games. This one is done. They're going to get set for their game tomorrow night. Wow. Just atrocious. All right, this game is done. It's in the books. The Leafs played horrible. 4-2 is your final. Your goals, we'll run through it really quickly here. Mitch Marner, his second from Timmins. Peryanko, his second from Walker and Suter. Kyrou, his third from Holloway and Binnington. Peryanko, his third from Suter and Holloway. In the third, it was Lorentz, his second from Kempf and McCabe. And Buchnevich, his fourth into the empty net from Peryanko. 38 shots for Toronto, 24 for the Blues. Leafs, 65% in the faceoff circle. Leafs go 0 for 4 on the power play. Shocker, par for the course for the worst power play team in the National Hockey League. St. Louis Blues go 0 for 4 as well. 18 hits for the Leafs, 17 for the Blues. 17 blocked shots by the Blues, 13 for the Leafs. 14 giveaways for the Blues, 11 for Toronto. All in all, not a good effort, not good enough. Tomorrow, we'll have a bunch of videos coming out. We'll have our weekly stream listing dropping. We will have our podcast Beyond the Blue Line coming out. And of course, the Leaf game tomorrow night versus Minnesota Wild. Tell your friends, tell your colleagues, tell your social circles, come hang out and give us a subscribe. We're trying to get to 24,800 subscribers. Can't believe we didn't hit it tonight. So hopefully we hit it tomorrow. That's all from me and everybody else. We say good night. Thank you for sticking around through this really bad hockey game. We'll see you tomorrow. Get some rest. Have a good Sunday. Take care, everybody.